What's up, everybody? It's NiftyBC and it's the NFT Circus, and we're here with a full house tonight on Friday. We got Crackers over here. We got FRAZEL, actually, who's there. You just can't see him right now, but he is there. He's going to be talking
working
to us.
on it.
He's working on it. It's going to happen. He doesn't actually look like that, but it's okay.
He's a bit frazzled at the moment.
OBS signs, bro.
It's going to happen. He doesn't actually look like that, but it's okay.
He's a bit frazzled at the moment. Oh, we got.
Then we have Crackers, our co-host Crackers tonight. Probably waiting for TC. He might show up. I don't know. Oh, can I see? There he is. There he is. There's so many people, TC. I've never had it go to a second row. I thought you would pop up.
I thought it was for 8:30. If I hadn't seen Sebastian's post, I would have
Oh my
been
god.
late.
Hey, you gotta follow me.
Saved the day again.
This is TC, Master Builder and Collector. He's the other co-host tonight with Crackers. And we have our guest Coins from Agora Ltd.
Go.
We have Sebastian's from the Digital Acid and Blockchain Blunts.
Bang,
We
bang,
have Oliver
Blunts.
Hassel representing Oliver Hassel. And we have Nytwolf representing the 22 Movement. Thank you guys
22.
for showing up. And
Hey.
FRAZEL, who is representing FRAZEL. So we're going to talk to everybody here in a second. Let's start off with Nytwolf. Nytwolf, tell us about the 22 Movement, man.
Oh, well, pretty much I like the number 22. It started popping up ever since like after the Lunar New Year. So, I landed in, I got onto Wax, the blockchain for the NFT because of Street Fighter. Then I found this artist from France. He's 23 years old, Japan stamp 22. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a movement. And I didn't know it was gonna be like, people would like the movement and what it stands for, and just having the platform for everybody else, new artists or whatever, to come up and share their work. So, from then on, I just I spinned it, and especially, with like the Japan stamp 22.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Japan stamp 22, definitely there wouldn't be no movement. It's definitely the number 2 and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a collective of people coming together, supporting each other, and of course, trying to win NFTs. And I'm a collector myself.
Right. Now, tell me who's all you're involved with the movement, man. What artists have you been working with? I saw the Intangible the other day with a sick drop, man. It looked really cool. It was like some kind of like almost 3D explosion kind of thing. It was really cool looking.
Yeah. So I've been following him a while back, and I liked his work, but there's just so many artists out there that wants to collaborate or do giveaways. So I talked to Oxo Production. The guy who creates Japan Stamp 22, Marcus NFT. I've talked to Cat Fresh, Yoshi. Yoshi Drops. We've been in the Discord chat before. We chatted a little bit. It's just see. I could go on Token Girl, Lou Momoko.
I love all those.
Token pixel art. It just goes on and on because it's just a great opportunity. It's just mind blowing, and it's like. I'm talking to everybody from all around the world, and it's just like people with the same interest.
Exactly.
So, it's great. It's great. The community, especially the NFT community, they're so passionate. So, that motivates me to do what I do.
Exactly, man. I get it, man. I mean, that's why I like this community in the first place, is that it's real community oriented, actually. Everyone's kind of working together and like kind of supporting each other. That's what I really like about everything, And so what else you got coming up, man? Are you like working on drops with everybody? Are you guys got anything planned?
For me, I just started off. So I worked on this new artwork actually, because really, the drops that I do is pretty spontaneous. I just I just like to have fun. I'm more of a collector than an NFT artist,
Got it.
So I've been in crypto. I've been collecting. Been in crypto since 2017. Got my first NFT, Crypto Kitty.
Oh wow, really cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow,
Back in time.
I bought it at
Whale alert.
Whale alert, exactly.
No.
Seb knows.
But,
a little sunlight,
just a little something, a little
light, sure.
Yeah.
I just have a crypto punk, no problem. Like
No problem.
whatever.
Yeah.
So wait, so what brings you to Wax then? What brings you to Wax?
Street Fighter.
That's right.
Because
Okay,
I'm really big into Street Fighter, and I used to go to tournaments, in the East Coast when I was over there. So Street Fighter 5, I still play the game every now and then. But it's really that. Then from then on, I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that the community itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like trading altcoins, but you can interact with the artist, which is great.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm invested in the artist and the platform. That's why the movement started off locking tokens, 22.22 wax token onto the NFT. You know, so pretty much it's like hitting two birds with one stone. I'm invested in the artist. I'm invested in the platform, and I'm not planning on selling until 2/22/2022
I like that.
at 22.22 UTC. So I had this whole theme going on.
Very cool, man. I like that, man.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man. Very.
It's
cool.
got a hodl,
Exactly. Where are you located, man, in the world? Where are you at?
Portland, Oregon. I came back. I got out active duty last year.
Get out.
Yeah. So
I just moved here, dude. I just moved to Portland, Oregon, dude. Literally.
Oh yeah.
I'm in my office that is half done right now. I'm just chilling. Yeah.
What part of Portland? What part?
Beaverton. Over in
Beaverton. Yes.
Right, Nike. Some light. It's just right there by Nike headquarters. It's chill. Hey, I've been there. Hey. I've been to employee store. I know what it is.
Yeah. I got the military discount, so let me know.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So that's where the shoes come from.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you collected obviously on ETH as well, man. What do you like about the wax community versus ETH, or ETH versus wax? What do you like?
To be honest, I feel like, of course, everybody knows about the gas fee on Ethereum,
Sure.
and it's crazy to actually list something on OpenSea or anything. You're paying like $100, even playing DeFi, for example. But the thing I like about Wax is it's still up and coming, and the thing is we're still early. So I'm taking if people don't see what happened on Ethereum, and you got Solana, then you got other NFT plays on Tezos, and now eventually we got Cardano coming up. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be some. I definitely want to take advantage of being in this in this ecosystem with Wax, where it's still new. So it's just a lot of opportunities out there. You just gotta find what horse you want to ride, and just take it by the bullhorns.
I hear you, man. So how long have you? When did you start in Wax? Did you are you an early adopter of Wax, or are you kind of recent to Wax?
I'm pretty recent. I started in mid-March.
That's
so
man.
it was just like
TC. It's like I don't know what it is about March and April. There's just like holy grail time that happens. And everyone I talk to is like, oh yeah, I got in about April or March, and I'm like, that is just super freaking weird, man. Like just so many people, That's cool to hear.
I think there was a massive boom in March though. I think even Wax jumped in price. I think it went up nearly to 28 cents at one point.
It did, yeah, that's what
people came in then.
Going up, man. They went up pretty nice there for a second, a couple weeks.
Everybody had all that free money at the end of March, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they started buying shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yes.
We need food. I need that crypto monkey.
Exactly.
I got you covered, Cracker.
So hey, Coins, let's talk about Agora a little bit, man. So I'm gonna share the screen here.
Yeah, bro.
There we go.
Shout out Wax God.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, we kind of had this mission, and my ex-business partner who kind of took a leave of absence, but it's all good. We kind of had this mission from beginning of May to where we were talking about, we're involved with so many projects. I built helped build 17-ish Ethereum projects, pro bono. I was just a loudmouth bird that ran around and marketed everybody. And, I on the back end, I would build out their Discords or hire out a build out of their Discords. And, the ground up build, man, get them wallets, get them whitelisted, blah, blah, blah. So we just wanted to build a machine to where, you could show up with your art, creators be creative. I like building businesses, so we kind of collide. I've always been an art lover, but I don't have that part of the brain. I can't draw. So it's a happy marriage between the two. So you show up, you bring your art, you drop it off. I'll build your wallet out. I'll get you whitelisted. I'll make you a web page. I'll link it out. I'll work the deal with Nifty. I'll work the deal with Atomic Hub. We'll build a community around you. Shit, we'll build a Discord around you. Twitter, we'll leverage both the Twitters. You know what I mean? So we do the ground up build, and then we do everything under that. We're going to start offering services. We just did the tokenomics. model and whitelist and roadmap. It's all linkable if you want to go to the top. Everything's linked out. Like Oliver would be under presents, so you can kind of see an example. You know, Oliver shows up with the clowns, and you know we built it out. He did the 2D rendering of trunks, and you know we hired out a 3D renderer.
Nice.
We had to wait on them because, like, you know, we hired them on Fiverr. You know, just, you know, we're ground up, man, low tech,
awesome,
you know,
man.
Low cost. You know, he would run out of electricity sending us samples. This guy.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. So
Love it.
the process was you know,
Wow.
and we structure it. You know, we took this, we dropped 200, we had 6 posters, we brought 200, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Friday.
Right
that was just to promote it. And then
I got mint too.
Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
Hey.
Whale in the house.
I'm holding 4 Dutchies, and I got them all decked out too, boy. So yeah, digital asset, man. I've been collecting your shit for a while.
Woo!
Oh,
We'll get there.
It's a bromance.
We'll talk.
Yeah, man. We just turned and burned, bro. I'm like, you know, me and Oliver have been kicking it from Ethereum. We worked on a project on Ethereum before, and I told him I'm building this platform. As soon as I get to Wax, you know, it's underutilized utilities, like the auctions. I mean, that's low tech, no cost.
Yeah.
That's how Agora got a little bankroll, man. We went to artists. We said, hey, look, you know, we're doing 1-of-1s and number 1 mint auctions. You know, we'll just keep 20% for what we do, which is not a lot, but it got them exposure. It got Agora on the map. It gained traction, and we are with the drop.
That's
so
super
yeah,
cool.
and I can go all
Hell
night.
yeah.
No, Nifty. I can go all night. So
I mean, because the thing is
Lit.
that, you know, I think you guys are representing a part of the biz I totally think is going to just become a new thing, which is you need the kind of middle guy, you know, the guy that's the marketing
It's
guy,
gonna be
the guy
huge.
that's kind of taking it to the next point.
does the dirty work.
Yeah, exactly. Well, pretty much, you know, like in
what
the
I'm
real
good
world.
at.
That's what I call it. It's dirty work.
already gold over here, boys.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, I see it all the time, man. It's just like in the real world. You just need somebody to kind of play each part. Everyone can't do everything, you know. You just can't be everything, guy. It's impossible. So, you know, like
I know I tried.
everyone has their different expertises, and you know, collectors, you know, and this goes down to you, Nytwolf. I'm sure you're doing the same thing right now with the 22 movement. You're pushing artists, and so is Coins, and it's like you're able to, I think in the future, leverage that as a real good positioning point as a business, you know, like I think that's part of this, you know, where you need that guy to kind of set you guys up, you know, because this is a lot of work. I mean, all of us were pretty much mom and pops, you know, we're all DIY for the most part, and it's a lot of work. I come from a corporate
It is a lot of work.
too.
Like,
It's like normally we have 10, 12 people doing this, and it's like, you know, we're all trying to do it by ourselves, and it's like, damn, dude, I need to sleep at some point. You know, so
No, you sleep when you're dead.
So I get it, man, and I love it, and I think what you guys are doing is super cool, man. You know, and shout out to Oliver on the art. I'm gonna bring that art back up, man. Like Oliver, dude, like awesome stuff.
That's nice, really.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, phenomenal.
I love the clown release, man. I picked up a bunch of these, so I love this stuff, man. It looks freaking awesome. Tell us about yourself, man. Let me know more about you, man.
Yeah, so I'm from England. So it's kind of late here.
It's not late. You're still a kid, mate. You should be out on the piss.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, tomorrow maybe.
Here you're not real young for it. You know your age of young drink from the Saturday to the Monday. You go home to get changed. You don't. At this time of night, you should be in the bar or in a nightclub dancing.
Yeah, no,
I want to say something else, but I'll get in trouble, so I'm just going to put it at that point. Just say out dancing, chasing, tail, women, wherever tickles your fancy.
Crackers with the comments, yes. Yeah, go ahead, Oliver.
Classic.
So I got into NFTs about March, April, same time as everyone.
There it is again, man. I see it's the same thing. It's the wormhole of March and April. But anyway, continue. Sorry.
You all get vaccinated in March. Something in the vaccinations.
You might be onto something there, Crackers. I'm going to look into that. There's a Medium post in there. Anyway, Oliver, continue. Sorry, man.
Yeah, so I got into NFTs March, April. Started on OpenSea with Project Shadow People. Yeah. So that's how I met Coins. After that tanked, I tried the clowns on OpenSea. That wasn't going so well. So that's when Coins moved me over to Wax.
The Shadow People traded about 40 ETH, by the way.
Ooh, I like that one with the phone.
Man, whoa, that's a nice
that's
number.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting that one right there.
Yeah, fuck, stay off, relax. Y'all gotta make me get an ETH wallet and shit.
Let me see. There we go. Yeah, these are great, man.
See that actually the profile photos what caught my attention with the green dreads and all that shit. I was like, okay, what's going on here? That shit caught me, not today. I'm talking about when I first seen the collection like some time ago. It was like, okay, what's going on here? So there you go. That's the one. That's the one. I was like, okay, who is this?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's me.
That's the profile photo on Atomic. I was like, yo, hold on, what?
Nifty, you should pull up Oliver's like actual website, and that's where his art lives.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, where should I look under illustrations, painting?
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
that one.
And this stuff is on Wax right now. Does anybody have a link?
This is great.
Classic TC. Where's the link?
Where's the link?
I'm surprised there's not putting his.
I need a T-shirt.
So Oliver, let me ask you, man. Like, what? How are you building this stuff? What's your go-to programs? How are you making your stuff mainly?
So I draw most of that with pens, but then it's like Photoshop, sort of crazy stuff.
Very cool.
All the colors, yeah, it's Photoshop. But all the actual pictures,
beautiful work.
That's dope.
It's amazing, man.
Yeah,
I love the clowns, man. Yeah, I see a lot of clown work. Where's the clowns coming from? Are you just a fan of clowns, or?
I like the Joker from Batman.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not ICP?
Which Joker? Like the Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger, definitely.
Sure, it's not Adam West.
Yeah.
These are these
the
actual
classic
paintings?
Oh, so yeah, these are paintings.
That's actual art.
So
That's
that's
when
the other ones like that.
sold.
Well, that stuff is really nice.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Gorgeous stuff.
That's my guy right there, boys. That's my guy.
That's lit.
Yeah,
That's
really good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That shit should be in my gallery.
That's right. It should be. Talk to TC, like Oliver. So TC has a bunch of galleries, and Sebastian does as well in Uplift. And you should talk to him, man. Put some.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, man. Where are you guys based?
Yeah, I don't know if you know what Uplift is, Oliver.
Not even. Where is it?
Okay, so you've heard of Minecraft, the game Minecraft? So they have an Uplift server that's actually connected to Wax, basically. So there's NFTs that connect, and now there's Upliftium that you can make. You can actually now trade that now. It's turned into a whole thing. And now they have galleries that are popping up, and we'll talk to Sebastian about his as well. And so
he's got some good stuff.
So we got portals and galleries so people can buy stuff in Uplift Minecraft. So it's going to be interesting, man. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to hearing about that.
Yeah.
But and so what do you got coming up, Oliver? Like what's in the future here? Are you going to be doing stuff on OpenSea or on Wax? Where are you planning to do your release?
So at the moment I'm liking Wax. Obviously big ass fees, everyone knows.
Yes.
Yeah. And I like the
Oh, and you sell clothes too?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
You got apparel?
I got a store in Uplift too.
You got some
Let's
threads.
sell some of your merch.
Yo. What's this, hand done? How are you producing this
Say
shit?
that.
That
so
is
just
nice.
So yeah, bleach it, dye it, sew all the pictures on.
Are you shipping this? So if I buy this, you packing this in a box for me?
Oh yeah, for real. And it's 101.
No way.
No.
Yo, this shit is lit.
Here we go.
Now, are these one-offs, or do you do these in multiples, or are these all one-offs? I'm curious.
So like most of them are 101.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Now we're talking. I've been talking about this. People should.
All right,
be
y'all,
making
back
shirts.
off now. Back
There we
off.
go.
I need clothes, bro. Chill out.
We can get one.
Just give me like 48 hours and just and then y'all check it out.
I put the link in the YouTube chat, guys, for anybody that wants to go check out his site and pick up some clothes. I mean,
we do have that.
really.
We have something special coming out for the clown collectors on wax as well. That's going to have a tangible item, which will be a T-shirt.
No.
Yeah, and it's going to be accompanied by. So we've got 4 NFTs. Nifty, I sent you the PDF. I don't know if you can pull it up on.
Let me see.
On
Let me see.
StreamYard, but so there's four NFTs. There's 3 styles of T-shirts. We're gonna have a discount for clown holders, so we'll verify you're a clown holder via the blockchain. I don't care if you've got 1 or 100 clowns, as long as you're holding a wax clown of some semblance in your wax wallet at time of order on the website. We're gonna have a spot for your wax addy, as well as a discount code. You can DM me. I'm gonna hit the blockchain. I'm gonna verify you. I'll send you the discount code. There we go, right there. So these shirts, there's 3 of them. So that's one of them, and there's going to be 4 colors of each shirt.
Okay.
So there's one and a couple colors. There's another one where there's some more colors, and then if you keep going down, Nifty, so that was the set reward, which has got all the clowns on it. That's probably my favorite of the bunch. So if you keep scrolling down, we've got multiple colors. So there's one more variance of the shirt, which is that.
Cool.
And then there's
That's
4
Okay.
NFTs Oliver made for this deal. And you get a randomized, there they are right there. So you'll get one of these clowns wearing the T-shirt with your T-shirt when you order through the website.
I love it.
Oh,
and those
wow.
will be NFTs
Meta.
wax, correct?
Hell yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, those are the actual NFTs. So you can't pick your NFT. You can pick your style of shirt, your color of shirt, and which logo.
Right.
But the NFT you get with it is random. We're gonna do 2 batches. We're gonna do a series. I think the 10th of next month we're gonna go live. The 10th, so it's a Sunday through a Friday. 1 batch. We'll put the order in that Saturday. Then the following Sunday through Friday will be the 2nd batch. We'll put the order in the following Saturday. So 2 weeks of ordering and 2 batches, and then they're gone forever. The NFTs and the shirts are gone forever.
Wow.
So you got 2 weeks to get your order in, and then these NFTs. That's the only way to get these particular NFTs wearing these shirts is to order a T-shirt. So
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's
really a lot, man. I'm like taking it all.
I gotta check
right
this
now.
out.
I'm totally stoked on this. Okay. All right. Thank you for telling me this, man. I'm still kind of taking it all in. Because Oliver, I'm like just blown away, man. There's so much artwork in here. I didn't get to really go through all this until right now.
Oh yeah, no, you haven't even tipped the iceberg with Oliver, bro. That's why I sent you his website. Look,
wow,
man,
really?
Wow. This is
Yo, Oliver, who inspires you?
The world, everyone. I'm inspired by everything.
You got any influences coming up early, even if it was just video games or anything? You got any like specific things, even clothing lines or anything that you relate to, or music or anything?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
And, yeah. I like Kanye and Travis Scott. Yeah.
And Travis Scott, got you. I got some of those vibes in there. That some of the merch. That's why I was just curious. I'm trying to see what you're into, because there's definitely a lot of pop culture and
Monty Python as well,
art styles.
He's
Definitely got some psychedelics.
He's got a lot of political views. He's 24, and he's got the brain of like a 50-year-old man. The way he puts political references, corporate America, like they'll be on fire. He's got a painting that a producer told Macaulay Culkin he was going to make a pair of shoes out of his skin. He's got that in a painting form, like the mind, how he puts pen to paper from the views of the world. He's just an old soul, man. It's fucking amazing how well he does. So.
Well, I'm sold.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love
yes.
this stuff, man.
I'm in.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
And I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I just get excited. He's my guy, man.
Oh no, that's necessary. Thank you.
So Oliver, when did you really kind of get into art? Where did this start? You're 24, so you must have started quite young, kind of going into the full thing, yeah?
Yeah, I was like a baby.
You can get a baby in the room as well now.
Yeah, 2, 3, forever. But yeah, only really like as a business kind of thing for the past 3 years.
Nice.
So I've only been really taking it seriously the past 3 years.
Did you start off more?
You're going to be extremely successful.
Yeah, I agree, TC. I agree.
Like extremely. Start making lifeless.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll remember everyone here. Don't worry.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, this is really cool, man. Really cool. And so,
Very nice.
Again, what is the drop date? What's the next drop date?
For the t-shirts or for next project?
Yeah, for that t-shirt one. When is that again, Coins?
So we're looking at about 11th of October, yeah?
Yeah, the 10th of, I've got it on a calendar. The 10th of October, we're going to go live on both websites, and we'll blast it out. So that'll be the 10th through the 17th, I think, is the first batch, and then the 18th through the 25th will be the second batch. And I'll make this. I'm real OCD. Everybody will have plenty of heads up. To get Yeah. You already know the bird's gonna be squawking all over his bird nest. I promise.
Oh my god. I see that we got Frazel's camera back up. Let's say hello to Frazel, everyone. Hello, Frazel.
What's up, Frazel?
And he got a wax hat.
Yeah.
Dang.
So tell us, Frazel. Tell us about yourself a little bit.
I like long walks on the beach.
Very nice. A nice Cabernet Sauvignon. A nice cheese. Yes.
So I run a pretty big Discord called the Online Inn, where we got like 40 plus wax collections in, and I've given out over 10,000 NFTs for free.
Oh wow! Very cool.
So, yeah, I run Food Monsters, Ether Faucet, Animal Breeds, Demon Doodles.
What's the best one to click on? Where should I start off?
I don't even know. See, I'm not really good at marketing.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
Let's
check out.
We got the link tree.
Here we go. Yeah, here, I'll just go down the links, man. Okay, so and this is
on Nifty?
This is on Nifty. Yeah, this is on Nifty. I'll put the link in the YouTube chat right now.
So this collection actually has 4 artists. We got
oh my god, do you have the link for that?
Yep, I just popped it in the YouTube chat.
So we got 4 collections. There's Cam from Continent Designs that did a really cool it's the Food Monster fridge down there.
Oh, awesome.
Probably the best looking one. And Lil from A Lil Creation does a lot of the like Lil stuff. It's all like categorized under the different artists for the most part. And then my roommate does a little bit of it too.
Super cool.
Yeah, like she did that Food Monster pack, and then like the chef and stuff, and then I did all the Genesis stuff.
That's awesome.
But
yeah,
I think I got some of your NFT.
Yeah, I was just trying to get them out.
I would have posted some.
Yeah, I was like, oh, free meat, burrito meat and stuff. Okay, I got a bunch of your stuff too. I was like, okay, free drop.
An NFT realization live.
A couple of them are in a game called Immersive. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but it's a free weekend right now, actually.
Oh, really?
You can go in Immersive, and I think you need to buy like an axe or something to farm the NFTs. But I mean, there's not very many games right now where you can earn wax NFTs and actually have fun playing the game. So I got that going on. I got Genesis Rail and Uplift plot. My friend built a website called Swaplift, which is pretty cool.
What is that?
Might be doing something
with
that.
Swaplift? What is that?
Yeah, what's that?
It's a secret.
Oh, man, we got it.
I'm gonna do the same shit. Don't worry. No, we can't. I gotta reserve the right. Go ahead.
You guys can check it out though. It's swaplift.io. This is my friend that built it. So, it'll let you like look through properties and see which ones are the cheapest or whatever. I think it's mainly for
Say upload.
London or something like that.
Yeah, he's got Genesis coming. I've seen this. This is really good though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I just finished helping a project with Left House for generative art. We just did like a pack that has like a token you can trade in for 101s.
Is it one of these?
Yeah.
What's Demon?
I forgot to put his stuff on my link tree because I just kind of started helping him. But the collection is called Left House and it's on Nifty Blocks. There's going to be 1,111 of them.
Okay.
You can use it for whatever you want. Like once you get your 1 of 1, you can sell it commercially, and I think he said he's going to do something with like animation with them too.
Oh, very cool.
But it's a really cool project, and he runs a stream Monday through Friday at like, I don't remember the time, but every day he's on here doing a stream, giving out stuff, and kind of inspired me to start giving out NFTs too. I was like, yo, I see all this joy from people getting these NFTs, and it's like totally
I
into
just
it.
put the link, guys, also in the YouTube, so you can go check out the link trees that will take you all over there. Let's check it out.
Yeah, that's another collection I run. That's all AI art for the most part. I drew up some chibis, but and threw together some cards and stuff. But for the most part, this is all like quick AI generative art. And
I like the lady with the moving eyes. That's cool.
It's a way to get back to the community.
Yeah, definitely. I do a lot of that too with my face swap. So because my stuff can't be whitelisted. My stuff can't be whitelisted. So really, I just give it out and people enjoy it. And that's what keeps me motivated every day to, do a lot of giveaways, whether it's my NFTs or other people's NFTs.
Yep, 100%, man.
Yeah.
No, I love that stuff, man. I love that.
Right.
The other thing I like about the NFT community too is that not all the art is just the classic Adobe products. It's like I like that there's like people using apps and stuff that from a phone, and I like people doing stuff and building off of something a little bit.
But yeah,
more,
Etherbox is pretty cool. It gives 70% of the sales right back out to the community in the Tip CC drip. Might be cutting out.
Let me pop up. This is Nytwolf stuff here. Let me.
That's some of my stuff right there. Those are collaborations. I got those 3 collaborations with Dove Wizard.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
And that one's from what's it?
That's cool.
Right there. So that's an artist that does a cool. I can't really pronounce it, but it's like Kuina puzzle, and she does. I'm not sure if it's he or her, but this artist actually creates puzzles and stuff.
Right.
Gifts. So I just remixed it. I was looking for inspiration, and that person came to me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a remix real quick, and and everything's done on phone actually. So I just recently downloaded Adobe, and I just recently downloaded Adobe actually. So because I haven't used Adobe for a while, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I used it back in college, but I'm getting back into it. But I do got something I just finished recently actually, and let me put this on the link real quick so you guys can check it out. It's on Schema. I just made the schema
also in the YouTube chat real quick.
Yes. So, which I'm planning to do a giveaway sometime this weekend once I have more time available. But let me show you guys what I'm working on real quick.
Yeah, man. Pop it into the there it is right there.
The chat. Yes.
Yep, you got it.
So this is the stuff I worked on yesterday with Adobe. I used a little bit of Adobe, a little bit of the phone app, and I combined it all together. So the face itself, right, is original. It's from a video game that I played. And
very cool, man.
So the name of the character is My Cataluna, which is My stands for me, Cata means practitioner, and Luna is moon. Everybody wants to go to the moon, right?
Right.
So we're hoping things like wax to go to the moon. So I really resonate with that, and I played it in with the NFT. I was like, okay, it works.
That's super cool.
The colors are great, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Thanks.
Yeah, that is pretty
great.
Wow.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah.
Hey, and real quick, for the people that are in the chat, I'm going to drop a giveaway right now. This is for I think a Bites and Blood pack. I think that's what this is for. Anyway, whoever.
Hey, Nifty,
Yeah.
I just dropped one. You can't will you give this away if I drop it in our private chat?
Of course. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you guys have any claim links you want me to throw into the private chat,
Oh
just
yeah,
toss them
yeah,
my
I
way
got a
and throw them in.
lot. Okay, for sure.
Oh,
I think we all got a lot.
Oh, snap.
All right, let's look at this audience.
Yeah, I think I lost your video feed, Seb. Sebastian. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, cool.
He was busy.
He was doing something. Sorry.
Yeah, he's
My bad.
buying. He's buying.
Inappropriate for YouTube.
Find a clown. Let me get a clown.
You know, we could probably talk to Seb right now. Seb,
Oh.
let's talk about it, man. Let's
Where do we start?
well, first let's talk about Stony Hawk because you're gonna need this first, right? Correct? On this
Yeah. Let's
drop?
talk about the most important because
Yeah.
it's what you're gonna need the information first.
I'm gonna drop
The rest of it really is not necessary. So right now, what are we known for? We got a couple things we're known for. So our collection on Atomic Hub is a digital acid. Originally TDA, the digital acid, but hey, character limits on Atomic Hub, so it's a digital acid. How about that? So
it works.
It works. But we kind of got known as blockchain blunts, because that was our first product.
Yeah.
And we got started kind of on the wax blockchain. Just I wanted to flex on the two mechanisms that I felt like people were ignoring, which is burning and transferring. So I kind of came to wax. I mean, just kind of observing, getting excited. I started collecting. I think Monsters of Rap was like my first pack out here, right? And I was just like, wow, like this is so cool. And I guess I connected with it on that level, right? Because it was something that I would collect. Like, oh, okay, I gotta get this one, that one, etc. So fast forward a little bit. I think that was like December-ish, January, and then I think February things started to pick up, and then I think I dropped my first NFT April 1st or something like that, right? Something crazy. And I had no idea what we were gonna do or whatnot, and we just did the first one. So I guess if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'd see the Kush Berry pack. And
Hey, I got those.
yeah, so it was just like
Yep, I do too. Yes.
Okay.
yeah, so it was just like a thing, right? And I didn't really know. I was just kind of just trying, and then kind of out of nowhere, we had a little Telegram room, and it started to fill up a little bit, and I was starting to really see the culture out here on wax. And it really embraces like who you want to be, like, or who you already are, right?
Yep.
So I smoke, if that's not a secret.
got
Here,
a few of those
you figured it out.
Wait a second. The guy that roasts blockchain blunts
Wait a
smokes?
second.
What?
Right. So we didn't know it was gonna be blockchain blunts, so we had no idea. So kind of dropped this NFT, and then people were like, "What's inside?" And then I was like, "Wait, what's inside? What you mean?" And then I was like, "Oh, damn, we gotta come up with what's inside." Right? This is like early pack, right?
I made the trailer for the movie. Wait, I gotta make a movie? Oh, okay.
It was just like a whole, like, I didn't, so it kind of was not expected for it to be this whole brand. So that's kind of why it's confusing. People are like, so your digital acid, your blockchain blunts, your Dutchie, people get all confused. And you're like, how are you all these things? And it's because originally digital acid has been always a thing. Then we dropped a thing called blockchain blunts that happened to just whatever. So what ended up happening is right around that time I met like Nifty, TC, like, a lot of the OGs. I'm even aware of Nytwolf and Crackers. So like some of the faces, glad to meet the ones that I don't. Yep. But yeah, man. So like, okay, so we're not whitelisted. We have, like everyone, we're under the carpet. Like you're either like a fake mining rig, or maybe you're a person, right? So this has nothing to do with being verified. This is just like, are you a scam or not, right? And and so Marcus, all these people just happen to be in the room and bid on the first NFT. I think we did a thing for one wax with QVN, and it was like a three-way vote. And so we did it with Bone. And so actually, like, I came across Bone one day, I think in like February, I think. Yeah. I'm like scrolling at 3 a.m. and I come across his stuff and I was like, whoa, what is that? Right?
Yeah, right.
I think
it just doing auctions.
Well, this is later, right? But when I meet Bone, I don't even meet him yet, but I see the thing and I'm like, man, that's heat. But then like I kind of move on a bit. And then like I think like a few days later I see it again and I'm like, nah, man, it just strikes like so like as a collector, like so I connect with that like that message of like I like to be a collector. So some of you may know me on Atomic Hub as an aggressive collector that you I might have grabbed some shit from you. Right?
If you don't move fast, he will take it. And he's a sniper too on giveaways. You better watch it, man.
I'm mean, but I give away a lot too. Like I gave away, I've never sold a bonehead, but all my boneheads I gave away. So I've given away hundreds of dollars in boneheads. It's true. I love, dude is super talented, and everybody in my room is super talented. I met Nifty there. So I see it as like a room of artists, and I let everybody like promote their stuff, and I love learning from everyone, and it's just like a little family, a little culture. Yeah, so we started off with a little NFT that we would pass around, and
that's the puff pass, right?
The puff pass, right? So when you pass the blunt, our wallet IDs are connected. So if I pass the blunt to Oliver, right? And then he passes it to Crackers, and then Crackers passes it to my man's FRAZEL, right? And then FRAZEL, boom, TC, Nytwolf. I got Punk Avian. Everyone's on here, right? Yeah. We all here, right? Coins, everything. Yes. Now, this is special to us, right? So if we want to remember this, then the data logged to that blunt now contains the if you hodled the blunt too long, you're bogarting the blunt, you're gonna get heckled, and if you run off with the blunt, you're dead to us, right? So it really started off with real trust, and Nifty's part of this and all that stuff, right? Some of these people know his history. So then we started going heyday during the Art Planet shit. Everybody's making bread. Let's just say it. Right, and then the auction, we became auction crazy. We just became.
We were auction crazy.
It was so fun.
We just started burning shit and auctioning shit. We were just known as, and we go nuts on Twitter, and people go, "What's going on in that room?" And and so so that's kind of how we known. So the blunts thing became a thing where it was like dedicated to we became a collab. I always wanted to do a collaboration brand like Supreme, right? Where it's like. Is that season of that dedicated artist, you're giving shine to that person. So we look at blunts like albums, right? So a pack of flavor is dedicated to the artwork 100% to that. And then I kind of bring in their whole collection. We talk about the history. Like it's a whole movement, like certain colors. Either it's 3D, maybe the next one's watercolors, right?
Well, speaking of 3D, let's talk about the other one you worked with was Wampa Stampa. So
here we go. So now we get on this thing where now it's like, okay, so the next blunt dedicated to Wampa Stampa, and I got to give a big shout out. Yo, this dude is mega talented, okay? Yeah. So Wampa Stampa is a real person, okay? Some people think I made him up or like I'm running two accounts and the person's name is Wampa Stampa. Yo, Matthew E. Wampa Stampa is a real person. We're going to get him out here on this podcast one day. Yo, fire, multi-talented,
come on in here,
lit.
Wampa.
We're gonna get him on here, okay?
And we got to have Joyo on here as well, doing a Wampa rap, too, as well as an intro.
Wampa rap.
So as a community, like we all like have fun together. We even say each other good morning. We sing and do voicemails. We freestyle. We are bugging in there, right? And so me and Wampa, we started talking around the time of. I'm gonna give you a little origin story of like around the time of Reeboks had dropped on Wax, and it dropped like secret drop, right? Like I feel like I didn't hear about it, and then it was out, and it was like $1,000, right? And it was like, yo. So for me as a sneakerhead, I kind of felt like, damn, that was the one sneaker company, and then it dropped, and I didn't get it. And then it gave me flashbacks, like almost like trauma, thinking of times when you couldn't have the thing that dropped, right? So like when you're younger, you're like, you want the Jordans or you want the, you know, whatever, the concert ticket, whatever, comic book, you name it. You always kind of wasn't able to get this, right? And so we started talking about this idea of what about rebought classics, okay?
Yes.
So Wampa, we started talking about it, and boom, these 3D sneakers come about. So that's actually like the first NFT to give you the origin story. And we were like, okay, you know, it was kind of, you could feel it, and some people were like, hey, listen, Atomic might trip out, don't do that. So we flipped it, we took the rebought part out, and it's just sneakers. And so we started talking about all these projects on some of these other blockchains. I'm not going to go ahead and say which blockchains, but a bunch of blockchains focus on collectibles, like a one and done. I don't know how that's a collectible, but yeah, a collectibles. That these things cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then even on Wax, you know, you got drops that at that time were selling out in half a second. It was gone, right? So in some ways, a lot of us, Senior Lupe's coming up, some other cool shit's coming up. Morb's got some other thing, and it sell out in half a second. And in some ways, it mess up your day, or it makes your day. And we started discussing this about, okay, well, so why is all the good, high quality stuff on Ethereum? Whoops, sorry, I said it. Why do people feel the need to over deliver on that platform because it has fees? But yet, on a platform that you could charge the same amount and transfer that value either to yourself or to give that person a discount, we prefer to give the lesser version to Wax. I strongly disagree with this, and in some ways, that's what I connect with the Agora thing. I think it's cool. Yeah. Because I feel like it doesn't matter. No fees doesn't mean bad art. Come on, that's bullshit. That's elitism. Okay, so I got this flashback. I'm like, my God, people couldn't afford the Reebok thing. It was like 1,000. So we're like, why can't we do something cool, right? That got all the features, right? So known for blending before Nifty, God bless Nifty blocks. Those people made a business for me. I can't shout them out enough. My God, thank you, Nifty blocks. Okay,
talk about burning and blending.
Burning and blending. And some people don't even know what burning and blending is because it's just not feasible on other blockchains because of gas fees, right? But we are basically minting and burning hundreds of thousands of NFTs, which on other blockchains is millions of dollars. So that Spliffy EP, we burned 265,000 NFTs.
Which is nuts.
Do a burn fee and a minting fee on it, calculate it up, do a transfer fee, throw it up. We calculated about $40 million in cost to make that.
Let the audience know this. I mean, because they might not know about the drop. So the drop was there was 4 tracks from it was Yoshi drops.
Yeah,
and Wampa Stompa did the 3D animation on it. And what you had to do was that when you got track 1, you would blend / burn it to track 2. Then do the same to track 3, but it would take you back to track 1. You never got to track 4.
Oh my God, there was 4 tracks?
I thought you had to hit 777.
That's what I was
getting.
So the smart contract,
2 solid days.
Yeah. Right. So the smart contract would award only 777s, right? And so we had a custom smart contract that you would just burn it right there in wallet. And so we only airdropped. Let's do the math. Well, actually, let's scale it back. Go back down to the cartridge. We didn't even discuss Dutchie. My bad. This is long for anybody who's listening. Fuck. That's why I've tried to wait it out. Anyways, our shit is complicated. So these dolls, these action figures, we wanted to make them widely available, and we didn't want a drop that would sell out. And we wanted a thing that even if you just got the accessory or just the base model, it was cool. It includes augmented reality, and every time you burn to upgrade, you blend it with the skateboard. Now your character changes, but your AR changes with it, right? And that's also a shout out to Nifty, the god, the OG of starting of AR, and many things. One, like we'll talk about it. Anyways, Nifty, the originator, love him. So here with these. these characters basically. Now we're doing cross blends over with Kenny, which is on Ken's collection. We got a permanent collection over there. Then the other cartridges, the Spliffy goes to Yoshi drops. So these are all different collections, but we're doing cross blends, crossover. Yep. So one skateboard can be shared by multiple audiences. They're all sharing the scarcity. Okay. And so, yeah, so people, we wanted to make great art that even you don't want to open the pack because it looks dope. You don't want to blend a skateboard. You don't want it to burn. And so so now coming over to these cartridges, it hit me this idea that I was like, okay, we've been blending to upgrade this whole time, right? Player one, but what would happen, we started with a tiny test, what would happen if you could blend back to the original? So meaning we airdropped Dutchie number one, right. Player one, yep. Only to people. Nobody got player two. Nobody got Spliffy. And we opened the blend that they could trade in like a GameStop cartridge, right. Switch from player one to player two. Right. But here's the spin. What happens when you can now burn your player two and go back to player one? Now you've created a cycle of death and rebirth in an infinite cycle, which means it's a no double spend, which means it's either got to be in state A or state B. Yeah. Right? So we only administered, we had 142 Dutchies. It was a free airdrop. And we said, let's see what happens. It's just a video game. We didn't know what was going to happen. And we're thinking, infinite loop. What if we have to pay all that RAM? What if we got to pay? So we capped it at 777. So we said, okay, game stops at 777. Right, so now we airdrop this thing, and now Ken is like, wait a second. So couldn't one person theoretically just grab one NFT, jump back and forth, 1 2 1 2 1 2, burn up all the mints, and end the game? And I was like, yeah. So now all of a sudden, a couple people go, oh shit. Yeah. So they start battling each other, signing transactions for 2 to 3 hours from Paris over to United States. And they're taking mint 2222. Oh, I got Spliffy and Dutchie. Bam. Now they go to resale, grab another one, start blending that one. Mint 333, mint 3333. And then 666 and 4220, whatever. Right. All the way, they shut it off, right? Right. That ends up becoming the idea for the Yoshi drops later, right? But now it spits out prizes when you hit those magic numbers. Yeah, this is the one right here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is there. You go. So the track 4 is a bonus track that only spits out when you hit 777s. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and you don't need to go to Nifty. You burn it right there in Wallet. So we had
it was actually quicker in the Wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, the wallet made a lock.
So now what happened is people started spamming and buying up hundreds of the tracks, right, and then sending 100 tracks at a time to a burn wallet, which would just burn through all the mint numbers, trigger the prize, and then you basically had people just attempting every single hour to try to get the prize.
Me.
And I got people calling me. I got people. You're like, you gotta shut it off. People are trying to, and I said, listen, people are gonna come with different strategies, right?
I want to know what the guys over at Atomic Cubs were doing. They're like, what is going on with their servers, man?
Here's the bottom line here: we're having mint 666, but we only dropped 142. So how do you have a mint 666 when we made 142 of them? How do you explain that? And furthermore, we sent out, I can't say the total amount, but let's say a good amount, but nowhere near 260,000. But right now there's mints 260,000, but we probably made in the tens of thousands. So there's something bizarre happening on the blockchain. Yes, you can keep going, but no more prizes. Prizes are shut off.
I thought it was over.
Prizes are shut off. You can still rotate like an album from track 1 to track 2 and cycle back to track 3 and then track 1 again.
And you know that was like kind of a simplified version of it too. That was the initial idea, was
the loop,
kind of looping through a CD, like you would listen to a CD over and over again. You know,
so you own a single asset, but theoretically it has multiple states of existence, and it doesn't cost you anything to upgrade. You're just trading in the same for another one.
Right.
So,
Okay, so
boom.
now so now we got through the blends. Okay,
Yeah.
that's been blending. And now
We didn't even get the uplift.
Chapter 55, chapter 55 of the TDA story. We're going to talk about Nate Milton and the galleries and uplift. And TC, I'm going to let you take over this part.
Yeah, you tell this part.
You
I'm
are
tired.
You know, TC has a gallery in the Uplift world, which is a Minecraft server. If you are on Wax, just look up the Uplift world. You can't miss the endless amounts of miners and land and keys and rail keys that you can buy. Anyway, you can now put pictures in there with QR codes so that people can go to your plot in Minecraft. You can scan the QR code, go and buy stuff. So first of all, TC, I think, and Seb, you probably were starting this about around the same time. Seb recently did something that was a scavenger hunt, correct? So plug us in, man.
All right, so let's okay. So what is Uplift? Quickly, anybody? I think this is really something you got to pay attention to, especially if you're on Wax. So we've always talked about the metaverse. What is the metaverse? It's very meta. It means that instead of having these siloed universes, now of course I think we're in first stage metaverse here. But imagine that right here, this panel of people, NiftyBC, he's got a little plot of land that basically is inside of Minecraft, but it's sliced up, and each plot of land is an NFT. So you can't edit anything when you walk around. Matter of fact, at the moment, it's pre-alpha, so you can't even get in there if you don't own land. It's exclusive, unless we whitelist you, which hit us up because we got the plug. So now, why do you want to be in there more than anywhere else? Well, what's the dream for playing video games? Well, people try to become streamers. I myself do a lot of video. I know what it's like, and people try to get followers. Unfortunately, that's really hard to do, and sometimes you're just getting pennies for views. Now, NFTs changed that whole paradigm. But we know about selling NFTs, so let's move past that. Let's talk about utility. Now you got this video game that they've sliced up, and they said, hey, you can have your little piece of the metaverse right here. Now, we've heard of virtual real estate, but what does it really mean? TC's getting excited, I can see. And so it means that this Minecraft here, instead, NiftyBC is building a Morbs area of this map. Ken Bozak has a gigantic area, right? TC has a lot of land, and basically these different games, including Green Rabbit, including Our Planet, including Gods and Legends, Ultra Rare, let's call it out. Who isn't there, basically, right? So what's happening is basically everyone on Wax is building. Cat Fresh is there. He's got a crib. How about that? Boneheads, he's got a crib. He's got multiple sculptures that are hidden underwater. And now you can install galleries. Now, why do people on Wax need galleries? You tell me. Maybe they need to sell NFTs. So TC comes into my room in the blockchain blunts. He jumps on a voice call, OG on the call, and you got a couple people on the line. And he starts to say, hey, listen, guys. And I'm going to tell you the same message. Sorry, TC, I'm going to speak for you. So he tells me like this, because this is what inspired me to beast out on it. So maybe it'll inspire you. So he tells me he's on there. Boneheads is on the call. There's a couple people. Maybe Nifty's on the call. Who knows? And so he's like, yo, listen, this uplifting. So what about, owning this land and you can build on it, right? And you're like, okay, so my immediate thing is like, okay, so if it's owned, then why do I want to own land there? Like, doesn't make sense over any other Minecraft server, because Minecraft happens to be the largest, biggest game of all time, was bought for billions of dollars, and it's a UX that people know like the back of their hands. Some generations were breeded off of it. So you have a UX that is tried and tested. It was acquired by Microsoft for billions of dollars, and it is like, if you don't know, cloud service, Azure. I mean, listen, this thing is rock solid. We're not talking about a new game. We're talking about the best game ever. Let's talk about it. So now you slice it up and you say, all these people who already understand this game, now what if you could get paid in cryptocurrency to walk around and visit all the wax neighborhoods? So why would you got all the Minecraft shit, and then you got one room where you could make money? So where do people want to play? Money, no money. Kids, young people trying to play video games. What are they trying to do? They're trying to make bread. Okay. So now the question is, now TC goes, you got it? Everyone's like, okay, that kind of makes sense. He goes, all right, next level. Here we go. Ready? He goes, okay, so the corporations, where do they want to be if the kids got money in that server? And I'm like,
Genius.
well, yeah, they probably want to be there. And he goes, well, if you own the real estate, then I guess they got to deal with that. So they got two options. They could either lease the space, the billboard space from you,
right,
or they got to outright buy you out.
right.
But when it's gone, it's gone. Right? Now, of course, they can create new worlds and expand, et cetera, et cetera. But here's the point. Genesis is Genesis. And all the people on Wax have already landed there. They got people building out. And it's hard to get two plots of land together.
Oh, it's so hard.
So I started seeing this back in February. And they go, so how do you get paid? Well, guess what? It's called a win-win-win system. Now, what does that mean? That means that I built an art gallery right there next to Ken's face. If you look on the map, global map, you say Ken's logo, boom, right there, that's me. There's an art gallery there. Now, TC happened to visit this during the Punchline event, and they said, let people, basically, if people go on my land and they walk around on my land, they get paid cryptocurrency, both WaxP and Upliftium.
Right.
Now, guess what? When they walk on my land, I get paid for all of their foot traffic in WaxP and Upliftium. Cool. So I guess it seems to me that's a win-win. That works out. So it means that if all of y'all in here, y'all don't have Uplift land maybe, but I could whitelist you. You could come hang out, check out my properties, and get paid in Wax to go walk around and check out the Wax universe, the physical, visible version. Now, in our gallery, we did a NFT scavenger hunt. So some of those duchies go for $40, $50, $80, $100, a rack, couple racks, depends what you get, right? And I'm generous because I'm a collector. I like to buy cool shit. So I decided that we have all QR codes on every floor, all the blunt packs, all the dinosaurs, all the shit. And each one has a QR code, but one of them is a free NFT. Run around and come and scan it. And guess what? We had a floor, multiple floors, and TC's walking around and he's going, these connect to NFTs? I go, yeah. You scan it, boom. He bought the precognition right off the wall, which shout out Nate Milton. He's only Sundance award winning, only worked for Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, wow, we could go off. But anyways, he bought that dinosaur thing off the wall. So there you go. Boom. Yeah. He bought my NFT off the wall. And then while he was walking around, he got paid in WaxP and Upliftium. I got paid in WaxP and Upliftium. And so theoretically, it means that, let's say you don't got no money. You come and hang out every day at my properties, which I so happen to have. TC, should we say this? I don't even feel like I should say this because I feel like I shouldn't be telling people how deep I'm in it. But
how deep are you in it, Sebastian?
All right. Let's talk.
Are you a mule going across borders at this point?
You see one location right now that's up. It's open to the public. We're selling NFTs. Let's go.
Yeah.
We got 7 more locations opening up this week. Hello. Wow. It's built. All the gallery placements there. There's elevators. Shit's working. And on top of that, it's in prime locations. All right. Yeah. Next up.
Deb, have you seen the music you know in from last week? Jose added the old Win media player that you can actually now, because TC was raving about it last week.
Did you see that?
Yeah, because 50 Cent has a club in Uplift.
I know.
What? I did not know this.
And they
What?
tokenized his NFT. Well, we'll talk
Here we
about it later.
go.
Come on, Kate. Hello. But yeah, so
Listen to me, man. What?
so we got only.
Where are the links? Wait, I'm going to be TC. Where
Now
are
you're
the
TC,
links?
right? Hold up.
Hey,
We got.
I'm there.
We have 25 properties and 17 unique locations on Genesis. So
And-
if artists need gallery space, or you want to throw a corporate party, or
Here we go.
any kind of thing, and you want all your people to generate free Upliftium, like if we're gonna
And
do our
that's-
Basil,
And NFTs are just one part of it.
one part.
I look at Uplift as a giant
Tell 'em.
website. You can put anything in there. You want to sell clothes,
Yeah.
you want
We
to sell
do.
a hammer, you want to sell a car, you want to sell a house. There's
we're
nothing
talking-
stopping.
Didn't we talk about
affiliate
real estate
codes
today,
inside the
TC?
game connected to a QR code. It goes on and on and on.
So
And
why
basically,
people
we're
are
Ready
doing
Player
it.
One.
Sebastian's
buy.
probably the only guy that I know that gets it.
So click the buy. Now,
It is
now
so
they're gonna work
huge.
on no QR codes, and you just punch the sign,
Yeah,
and you
punch
get the
sign.
NFT.
Yeah,
Bang,
exactly.
and it just goes to your wallet. So that means
I
that
buy a
we're
shirt. I buy a shirt, punch the sign, it gets mailed to me.
right. Real shirts, not NFT
real,
shirts.
Yep.
So now, quickly, Monday we got Wooden Cyclops blend. You need Dutchie level 5. You don't got it, you're
let me
assed
get-
out. You got to
okay.
get the Wooden Cyclops skateboard, and you
on.
got to get the Wooden
Hold on.
Cyclops blunt. You get the Stank
You
Dog
just, like,
Dutchie.
jumped all fast. 1 second, 7.
I'm sorry,
There
yeah.
we go. There we go.
You got to get this shit quick because this shit's going to be limited. I'm going to say it right here to 25. I'm sorry, guys. It's 25 this time.
Okay,
So the
you
Wooden Cyclops shit is
Okay, the Wooden
25.
Cyclops is this. This will drop, right? Is this the right? No.
Yeah, this is out. So you need this,
This is the
plus a
one. You need
level
this.
5
Yeah.
Dutchie. Not any Dutchie, level
I'm putting
5
the links
Dutchie,
in.
Stony
Okay.
Hawk. So
Let me first
boom,
post these. Wait, let's go step by step here. Hold on a second. Hold on.
let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. This is the marketplace for Stony Hawks. I think this is the only place you can get them, right?
But now here I got to premiere something. I got to premiere something right now.
Oh.
If you buy in the Dutchie, this Stank Dog Dutchie,
Yeah.
that's what we calling it, the Wooden Cyclops Dutchie. It's him morphed as a dog. It's kind of our characters mixed together
Where's
with Wooden
that?
Cyclops.
Where's that? All right, so let's have that up. One
It's
second.
right there on the website.
There it is right there.
There you go. Boom. It's got augmented reality and everything. But now it's including a Minecraft skin.
Oh, cool.
So now you become your outfit inside of Minecraft.
Nice.
It includes your avatar. So you have an augmented reality version. You have an uplift version. Hello.
And wait, that will just bring it in from your wallet, correct? Because
Whoa, hold on. We're gonna airdrop it, and you're gonna have to install it. We're gonna get there.
All right,
Come on now. Come on. We're in the
That
future.
was my
bud.
question, because I was like,
Give me some room to breathe.
Because you.
So now it's sounding lame already, right? He goes, it
No,
doesn't
I'm not
auto
saying that.
install.
Not saying that. I just wanted to make sure. Because I'm like, wait a second, because I know it's because Uplift is connected to your wallet. So if you have an NFT, like a land NFT or a miner, it's going to automatically see that when you go into Uplift.
So
I was just.
We're
curious
getting
about
close. Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason why
Sorry,
you want to
man.
mine
Sorry.
is because the Upliftium allows you to install your own images. So that's the catch. So anyone would say, yeah, I just want to put my pictures all over it. Well, guess what? You got to pay an Upliftium. And the way that you mine Upliftium is people got to hang out on your property. Plus, you got to have mining rigs. Right. So essentially, that currency is in-game currency that is swappable.
In Encore.
Well, now it's not totally in game.
Not officially.
Now that's changed a little bit because Kate put out the Lithium, and they came out of left field. So there's always been this Upliftium in-game coin. You couldn't bring it outside of the game, but now you can crystallize it to an NFT, and then that NFT you can burn, and it turns into a token on Alcor called Lithium that you can swap for wax or whatever else you want to swap for.
There we go.
On there.
Okay,
so it's a
the big part of this, sorry to hijack it, is
No, go for it. No,
Kate.
I'm sorry, I hijacked it. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Kate, these guys, shout out Kate. They're like the team of third-party devs. We, another party of saints who I guess seem to be creator-focused.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. No cosign. I have no idea. I'm not pamping anything. So they basically stepped in and. So apparently, think about something like Call of Duty bullets, or maybe like Mario coins, something that isn't swappable, it doesn't have a token.
Right.
But
So
now
it's
this
in-game, basically, no use.
Correct. It doesn't have a token, so it can't be on, charts, and it can't be swapped and all this kind of stuff, right? But now Kate has been able to create multiple projects like Lithium, so it's not Uplift, it's Lithium.
Right.
And now the 50-cent NFT has now been turned into a token.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? And the Yoshi Buck and the Yoshi coin is now a token on Alcor, but this is not being done by them. So this is like someone else coming through, and that's just part of being on the blockchain, is they tokenized third party, but is apparently not in collaboration.
Yeah.
I just got to point
what
out
does
something.
that mean?
Dude, I'm staring at this Stank Dog Dutchee, and I'm getting hypnotized by the background, dude. Like, it makes me want to buy it right now, dude.
Hey, that thing looks just like Wes, bro.
it has the OK hat. It's got the same overalls.
Dude, it looks just like him.
Yeah, man. That's a great guy. And let's just say that this is just the beginning between us and Wooden Cyclops. So let's just call this the Genesis Wooden Cyclops, because there's a lot more to come. So yeah, if you want that Uplift skin, you're going to need this guy. But there's only 25, so I don't know. Someone's not going to get it.
Let me see if I can find that.
And now there's portals inside Uplift.
Oh, talk about it. That's TC. I'm going to pass you the mic. TC, talk about it. What's a portal? Why do you care?
Tell us, TC.
Portals, well, because the map is huge. If anybody's ever played Minecraft, it could take you literally forever, even if you're flying to get from one end of the map to the other. So I wouldn't say I started it, but I talked about it a lot, about portals, putting them in. So you could go into a portal and zip right across the map to get to wherever you are, which is great for builders like myself in the game. If I got to build somebody's property, instead of spending 30 minutes trying to get there, I could just go into a portal and I'm right there. So portals are a new thing, and there's 4 of them as of today. And I know for myself, I plan on building quite a few of them, so they'll be all over the map, which is great. So if you have, say, a build, you got a portal in your build, and I got one in mine, well, we can collaborate on a game.
Yeah.
Let's hide some shit. And get everybody to come and zip through our property. And as they're doing that, we're making money. They're making money. We're making money.
Yeah.
Or let's talk about this. I've got a lot of properties. They're very far apart. Yeah. So what if there was portals to all those properties, and you just always hung out with us instead?
When are we gonna
what do you think about that? And you just don't go to other places. You just chill with us. And you can hang out on this side of the map, that side of the map, ping pong pong, the middle. You choose your quadrant, and you can hang out there just as long as it's with us.
I'm curious. Hey, Frazzle, are you part of Uplift at all? Do you guys have stuff on Uplift?
Yeah, I got Genesis Rail.
Genesis Rail, yeah. Where's your?
Have you built anything on it yet?
Yeah, I built so I did this like really quick thing where I built a top thing and then threw some water down, and
nice.
So I got a big water building with a pizza and
what's your plot address?
You know?
Roll call. Who has Uplift? Roll call.
I don't have it.
Frazzle got it, right?
Yeah, Frazzle has it.
Frazzle
I
has
was
it.
still hyped for that release.
Crackers, I need to get you on my plot,
TC.
man. Just right now.
I know. I need to get on it.
Coins. Frazzle.
Yeah, and
So
Nytwolf,
this side of the screen. Wait, this side of the screen don't got it.
No,
and also,
no, you
hold on a
worry,
second.
Hey,
Coins can literally build this website right inside the game.
Yeah.
All his promotions, everything he's doing, you can put all that right in the game, so people can visually look at what he's doing. They can go and buy his NFTs. They can check out all
you
his
do whatever
artists.
you want.
It's absolutely endless.
I upgraded Swineland. I've been battling those fucking zombies over there.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Frazzle,
he's talking about our planet.
Well, what's it, Frazzle? What was the address? Were you able to get the address for the plot?
Yeah, it was 2150 1500 Genesis.
2150 by 1500.
Yep.
And that's in Genesis.
Yeah.
All right, I just got
That's my
to put it
main
in
plot,
the YouTube
so.
chat because whoever's on Uplift, they can go check it out. And connect with TC, man. Maybe you guys could work out portal stuff too. You know, it'd be nice to start connecting with everyone. You know, so that way we can kind of create a nice portal thing for everyone to kind of check out.
Can you stream live and
run around?
Uplift?
You just
Could you
gotta
create a
go.
giant
Yeah,
TV?
Just do OBS screen share.
Yeah, we should do that.
Remember, we're very early stage.
I'm a noob at Minecraft because I never played it before.
Me too. I never
I
did
tell
it.
everybody.
I'm a noob, all right?
Let me
I
explain.
tell everybody.
my
just
first
being
experience. So I get my
in
first.
early now is like buying Bitcoin at $1.
It 100%
yeah,
is.
yeah.
100%.
Like-
Yeah, I mean, when I started with Uplift, man, I got one in one of the survival modes, man. And I never played Minecraft before in my life.
Yeah.
My experience was, man, I spent a lot of money on this land, and I just ran and got killed over
Yeah,
and
yeah,
over
yeah.
and
I got
over
a few
and over.
survival
I
spots.
was like, I
All your
don't
shit.
get it. I was like, seriously, I was like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And then so finally, someone's like, dude, you got to buy a Genesis plot. Your whole life will change, you know? And I was like, no, dude, I don't get it. I'm going to get killed by zombies. Like, no, there's no zombies, man. You can fly
No,
around.
you can't die.
So,
Can't
You
die.
have God mode,
enough,
infinite materials. So
Okay.
instead of having to go find the glass and carry the glass
exactly.
and maybe get killed on the way while you're carrying the glass in your hand,
for the vegetarians, you don't have to kill sheep or pigs or anything else like that.
you just go to your menu. You're like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, you
and
just
that's
make
it.
something.
mode, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So,
Is it like
Creative mode.
Is it like is it like similar to Roblox and stuff? You know, I mean,
it's similar.
you know.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Legos, and
Legos,
and really,
yeah.
you say I said the same thing. I was like, yo, I never played Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
I missed the wave. I don't understand it. And it's like, nah, click to build, left,
Okay.
other click destroy. So there's only almost two mechanisms. You either breaking shit or you're building shit. You select your item and you just go click, click, click. Here's the problem though. If you get a water property, you gotta hollow it out
Oh my god.
and
Okay.
soak up all the water and then destroy all the sponges.
Yep.
If you get a mountain, you gotta flatten the land. So TC has a construction company
Yes, he does.
in which they charge people like me to clear the land physically by clicking buttons.
Okay.
You hearing me? Physical labor over here.
But the crazy thing is while I'm working on your plot, you're making money.
So
Now
if
listen.
I hire him, I get paid because people are on my land.
That's right.
So the construction company is paying
That's
for the
crazy.
construction.
Yep.
All right, now I'm mind blown. All right, you know what I'm saying? This is genius. I'm blown. I'm like, what? I'm educated now.
You can swap it for wax.
Okay.
So basically, you're a landlord. You're earning money no matter what. Once there's
Oh,
someone
I'm a
on your
mobile
land.
now. I'm not a landlord.
Also, even, we're talking
Sorry,
about
Mr. Trump.
corporations.
I apologize, Mr. Trump.
We're talking
Hey,
about corporations.
I got a
Huge.
question.
They'll want to
Go
put
get this
billboards up
Uplift
on your
Gym
property
token
to
today?
display stuff. Like, I got so many plots that I probably don't know where half of them are. When I do find them, I usually find them when I get lost, believe it or not. And when I find them, I'll just put a billboard on the thing. And if anybody wants to rent the billboard to advertise, come and talk to me.
Yo, I need to
Because
do some
companies
research,
won't
man.
want to build; they'll just want advertisement. So rent the
Y'all want to
spot.
build for 80 hours, or do you want me to just put you in my beautiful gallery? Right there.
Hey,
Right
I'm down to
there
be in your
on the
gallery.
main
I'm down
street.
to be in your gallery.
You choose. You
Hey,
could
I'm
be
trying to
over
be in
by.
your gallery. Just chill.
We next to Cogs. We next to Marvelous. We next to Ken. We next to. Listen,
Okay.
we did our homework.
Hey,
So
I'm
if
right
you
behind
want to be
guys
near
too,
in
man.
prime
I'm right
time,
next to you guys. I'm native.
we have huge galleries. So we're going to allow artists to come in and we're going to feature them. And we got so many locations that pretty much we could either dedicate or we could do a full spread campaign across the entire map. You know, and then as your guests come and join in Minecraft, they get paid. You get paid. Whoa. Hello.
Wow.
Why not? Right? Why not?
And then they take the bread and buy your NFT.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
not?
definitely. Yeah, or not.
Or a one-on-one jacket from Oliver, whatever, or Roman Punks. Why
Well,
not?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, while we're
Roman
here,
Punks.
you know,
Punks
Punktavia
are
has
good.
been waiting here, man, for a little while, man. And I want to bring him up. He popped in a little bit later, but he is
Roman
the
Punks.
creators of
Roman Punks. What's up?
What's
So,
up? Can y'all hear
this
me?
is a really cool collection. I was checking it out today, man. First of all, I got to give you total props on your setup, man. I mean, you guys have the floor tiers, you have the roadmap laid out, This is a really solid project, man. This looks
Yeah.
really nice.
Cheers, thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it
Digging
really
it.
is. Really,
I'm loving the
put
website.
together, man. And you even got, you got your non-human, you got the little extra ones like the zombies and the vampires. This is a cool thing. And I love the
Even
tiers,
the bar graph. I'm digging that.
Loving
right
that,
there,
man.
stats.
This makes, for people, starting off with collection, especially on the ETH network, this is really a good example of how it should be done for the collectors. Because collectors look for the floors. They want to sweep the floors, and bring that price up on the collection. This is exactly how you present it, man. This is really well done. I
Appreciate it. That was one of the first things we did back in April.
Yeah, great that you did that, man. This is something that's heavily missed by a lot of collections, especially on OpenSea and that kind of stuff. They don't do this. They don't show what the collectors can do with the project. Right off, just visually right off the bat, I was like, wow, you got the setup. So this is easy for people to start sweeping the floor. This is really nice, man.
Very well.
Yeah,
done.
that's much obliged.
So tell me about it. How did this all start?
Yeah, first of all, I have to say that I'm the co-founder. My partner, Christine, is the artist.
Very cool.
So we live together, so we work full-time on this. She's also a full-time illustration student at Sheridan College in Canada, where we're based here in Toronto.
Hey, what part?
That's tough.
We're in the Hammer, which is in Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, I used to live there.
Very cool. Yeah, my wife's
On
from
Duke Street.
Toronto area. Yeah, that's cool, man.
I used to live there.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm originally from Alberta, out west, Rocky Mountain country.
Yeah.
Nice.
But so we always wanted to do some. Basically, it's not an alt punk, crypto punk ripoff. It was kickstarted by that. CryptoPunks was the catalyst, but essentially at its heart, this is Roman cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like steampunk and diesel punk.
Yeah.
That's kind of, it follows that cyberpunk derivative chain. At the end of the day, we want to do comics, we want to do literature. When you look at the wax cards, you see there's a little flavor text on there.
Yeah, let me go down there again.
That's just, step by step building the story. First we do the avatars and the faces, then we add some little flavor text. We get people in our Discord that are helping us build the stories up now.
Very cool. And the cards are only on Wax, correct? The avatars are on OpenSea, and then
that's right.
The cards are on Wax.
That's right, Nifty. Yeah, the Wax so far, we haven't built so much into the Wax roadmap. Like you guys are talking about Upland. That stuff is sick, but it's way farther than we've been planning so far on Wax.
Right.
We're building a Coliseum on the Sandbox actually, which is it's a lot like Uplift.
Yeah,
it is cool.
Why? I've been looking at Sandbox, and you can build your own games on Sandbox quite easily too, which is
it's dope.
Really nice.
If you look at I don't know if you have our Twitter, but if you look at I pinned a post there. It gives you a preview about what some of our stuff on the Sandbox is going to look like.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we're building a Roman Coliseum
awesome.
based on the actual Coliseum. We even pulled up the Lego instructions for building the Coliseum. You can download them from Lego's website, and we're
so cool.
shaping out how big it is, and we've got a sub basement that we're gonna put art gallery in. We've got you got to fight all the zombies first to get down there.
Yeah, let me put that up there 1 second.
Yeah, man, I think that's it, right? You get to customize your space and make what you imagine, and so essentially you have a little game world for your collection. So you're building a Roman Empire built into your collection. That's beautiful, man. You have a physical location.
And you
Sick.
can gamify it too, because you can actually create these voxels that you guys are creating. You can actually sell these as NFTs, correct?
Definitely, yeah, because we're whitelisted as a Sandbox contributor, so we haven't put any up yet. But we can put our. If you go into you can see there we've got our on the right the Ethereum avatar.
That was how it started, right? And then
that's how it started, right?
Is Sandbox web based?
Yes, it is.
So can you I don't know. Can you put the link in a browser and it'll come up your plot? Or
you can buy land,
you download the software. So they have a game maker software. They have a voxel editor software. Yeah. The game itself hasn't been released yet. They have a Walking Dead game that it's supposed to be the first one that's coming out, but it's all just hype right now.
Okay.
But there's a lot of it because Snoop Dogg just announced that he was on there. I think this was yesterday, and he dropped
Yeah, I read it.
Yep.
the floor of that is up to 3 ETH already. It's madness.
Yo, it's
The
dope.
sand token's at like 75 cents already.
Yeah.
Catching up
But
to
you
the
can't
Central real
play
quick.
this in mobile, right?
I'm not. I don't think you can.
What you're seeing here is all PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Windows.
Yeah. This is like the voxel edit right here. This is how you guys were building it, basically. Correct?
Exactly.
brilliant.
Yeah, and you do the head, you do the arm, you know, you even do like the sword and like parts like the hilt and the shaft and whatever. Like, yeah, it's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then
you got to animate it too. So you got to be like, oh, this is how these are how the fingers move, and like this is how your guy swings his sword and whatever.
Hell yeah!
Wow,
So we've been like recruiting people to help us with this because it's a gargantuan task, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, managing the Discord full time, building the cards, making the story, you know.
And by the way, the story is
all
really
that.
awesome on your game as well. So the story is, if I get this right, that the Romans somehow
There, it's right there, that paragraph.
Yeah,
up
this
top.
one. Which one right here?
It's 410 AD.
It's 410 AD. The Goths are sacking the city of Rome. A rift in the fabric of time, space-time, occurs at the temple of Jupiter Capitolinus. Is that how you say
Yeah,
it?
Capitolinus. It's the tallest hill in Rome.
Okay. Suddenly, multiple dimensions collide and coalesce. The time travelers of space farers exist along the terrestrials who have previously lived thousands of years apart. The world is now fractured patchwork of time and space, with Rome at the center of it all. The world is now Roman punk. That is really cool, man. I'm digging it.
Cheers. Yeah.
And then
It's fun. And we got some gladiator stuff happening. If you own a gladiator NFT on ETH, well, we already had the Summer of Gladiators. So what we did in the Discord, we just did like a basic dice roll, and all the characters have strength power. So like, if you have a badass character, you might get 9 dice, but if you have a weaker one, they only get 6. So they can still win, but their chances of winning isn't as high. And so next month on the 21st of October, we're going to start twitching it. So
nice.
We'll do some live dice rolling, do some shit, show what's going on in the sandbox, do giveaways, and then if people own the wax NFT for the fire, then they can enter it if they're in the chat. They say, hey, I want to enter, and then they prove that they have it, and then they're in, they enter. So we keep like a tally of over the season about how many winners there are, and
love it, man. This is great.
yeah,
man.
and then there's an epic, like we have the mythicals, which are like the gods.
Right.
Collecting coins actually is the owner of the Mercury god. He's one of our OGs. We go back to the start. Roman for life, bro.
Roman for life, bro.
Hey, brother, are you going to be releasing these as packs or just single cards?
Currently, they're only available. We have a Discord bot, an RPG bot in our Discord. We call it the Catacombs.
Okay.
And so just by chatting, you know the Me6 bot in Discord? Is anyone familiar with that?
I've
Me6?
heard of that one. Yeah, I haven't used
you
it.
basically, as you chat in Discord,
Yeah.
you get points and you get levels, right? So, we give people ranks and whatever based on how many cards they own and whatever. And then they can go and they can search into different Discord rooms,
right?
Counting numbers, chatting, talking, shooting the shit, building up the story. And then they can right now there's a treasure hunt on. So someone's chatting in the general chat, they have a small percentage that, Julius Caesar will pop up and they got to fight him, and then they win the wax card.
Very cool.
So,
oh wow.
People win wax. All the wax cards you say, we don't drop any of them. The only way to get them is either secondary or to be on our Discord and be farming for them, essentially.
Oh, you're creating some scarcity there. Very cool. I like that a lot.
Very interesting. Very
and
cool.
you like using Discord?
Because our thing is literature, right? Like we want to build this shit into a story.
Right.
Discord is all about text. So we want people to be writing, like talking about history and like writing stories for characters and stuff on there. So we really wanted to facilitate a community of people who like to talk and chat on Discord.
There's not a more thorough project. There's not a more thorough project out. Like I will go on record to say that. Not on Ethereum, not on Polygon, not on any blockchain. I bet Roman has the most thorough, thought out, doesn't get in a rush, make sure everything, all the T's are crossed, I's are dotted.
Little lowercase J's.
Yeah.
Man, Coins is definitely selling it, man. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I got
One other thing I'll mention too is that we integrated with Chainlink. They have a thing called the VRF, which is the verifiable randomness function.
Okay.
And so we're incorporating their technology officially into our ETH collection, so that we do a giveaway of this epic Jupiter that's based on Sergey Nazarov, who's the founder of Chainlink. So one person will get that Jupiter, but it won't be like spinning a wheel on Twitch or whatever. It'll be using VRF to be like, this is the winner. This is the person that won this NFT. So, you know, if someone buys one of our NFTs from the set of 100, one of them will get to win that. So it's pretty cool. Like, you can do the giveaways, verify them or whatever. And
just so you know, I put the link to the Discord in the YouTube channel chat for people to go check it out. So hopefully they'll be able to get actually one of these trading cards, because that's the only way you can get one.
Yeah, you just go in and you go to Catacombs, where it says Catacombs, and read about it, and you just type, you know, you follow the instructions, just like typing a few words, and you're in.
Nice. I love it, man. This is so cool, man. Super cool, man. And so what is the next drop? What's your next plan of attack from here?
We're going to drop on Nifty blocks. We're going to drop a pack of fighters. Okay. So that's coming up, actually. That's planned for October 7th. We're going to do a drop of fighters. So, you know, you'll get commons, you might get some rares, some epics, and you might get a legendary and a mythic. So, you know, just like standard percentages or whatever. But, you know, so there's civilians, and then there's the fighters. So to get the fighters for the Gladiator tournament, where there's a drop, to get the civilians in the chat Discord.
Very cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah, and then we have some plans to do some blending. So like, it's breeding. People have to guess like which characters are like mating with another one based on stories and hints and shit that we're dropping. So then they'll have to, you know, attempt to blend it, and then they can produce the offspring, which is they get a new.
Yeah, I love the blending things about Wax. You know, that's the utility stuff that I just love about Wax versus, you know, ETH, is that you can get away with actually creating utility just for the cards, you know, where you don't have to, you know, create all these other kind of a little over the top benefits, you know, that some of these new kind of avatar projects kind of pop out, you know. So it's like, I'm always like, you know, so much easier to send them stuff, you know. So that's great, man. Yeah, I love.
And just like to what TEA was saying earlier about, like, you know, we like having our ETH collection is like, those are like the 1,000 like primo pieces. We don't expect those to move much, you know. They just sit there and hold value. But we love Wax because we can trade, throw things around, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you see that relationship? Because actually, I think that Nifty and Punctavium, I may probably a little bit more on Waximalism, pardon me, but Nifty, and I do admire the ability to be able to do cross-chain. It's a lot of work, I would say. But how do you view it, like in thematically? Like, you have a story. There's a Roman Empire. You have these. You have a metaverse there. Theoretically, you could do Uplift and Wax, and you're doing different things. So how do you see this in your universe, separate but yet connected, or different, or how do you see this?
That kind of comes out. That comes out in the wash, you know. Really, it's just like anything, you know. Nintendo will have comic books. They'll have games on Nintendo. They'll have a game on Game Boy, you know.
Yep.
So we've got Wax. We're building stories and characters and stuff. We're making the most of Wax and using what people are using it for. Right.
Yeah, I mean,
and so we're looking at Sandbox, and we're saying, you know, we're doing this over here. We'll see how this goes, and whether this works out, might throw everything over there. So we're flexible, you know. Just like in any empire, we need to move with the changing tides of time. So yeah,
I was talking to Coins about this the other day on our live stream that we did together. You know, to me, you know, things are going to change here in the next coming year, because you got Wax. You know, they're building the bridge. They got the ERC20 coins working. And, you know, it's just a matter of time before the NFTs doing it. I think they're pretty much just waiting for the ETH2 to drop so the gas fees come down. But I think when that does happen, I mean, all my collections now, I'm actually cross-chaining now. I'm already kind of prepping for this.
You explain that. How does that work with your stuff?
Well, it's just, it's simple. I mean, it's just basically, you know, the problem with ETH, as anybody that's been on ETH or OpenSeas, you know, these gas fees will just kill you. You know, it's right off the bat. You can't do giveaways. You can't even transfer stuff over to people without, you know, forking out an arm and a leg, especially if you're doing, imagine trying to do like even just 100-piece airdrop, I mean, you're talking about thousands of dollars. And so, like,
and it gets worse the more valuable ETH is, and the more people use it.
And so, you know, there's an issue with that. So a lot of the projects create a lot of different things. So you have a Discord, or you have a meetup, or you have all this other stuff. It's kind of like, it kind of takes away, it helps the branding, but I think it takes away from the actual business, you know, of selling an NFT or getting an NFT moving. So to me, I actually, how do I put this? I'm trying to snipe Ethereum collectors because I think Wax is heavily missing heavy collectors. We need collectors that don't bark at $1,000, you know? And that's the problem right now, is that most of the collectors are so used to paying low fees that it's hard to get the coin up. It's hard to get the projects up to a point where money's coming in and trading right, unless it's a stakeable project, or unless it's like a big brand name like a Topps or something like that. So, you know, my idea is just, you can start getting people to kind of come over from that side. And then automatically you're going to get basically a Wax token sent to you that you just hold in a Wax wallet. It takes you 2 seconds to set that up, and now we just send you stuff. We're basically just airdropping you stuff on Wax, using Wax, just kind of like our own folks is doing the same thing. You're splitting up the chain at the moment, knowing that the bridge is coming. You know, sort of. It's like, you know, there's no point to wait for the bridge to happen, because when it happens, it's going to be a bottleneck like we've never seen before. I think there's going to be a lot of confusion. I think people aren't going to really know what's going on. So I think if you get ahead of the game and go, you know what, I kind of have things set up on both sides. So if you have a collector over on ETH, that you somehow start to bring over on Wax, because they now have a Wax wallet, and they're starting to see, oh, you know, I don't want to spend, you know, $300 in gas today, but I do want to trade, so I can go to Wax and I can do that today, and I can trade some NFTs. Start getting them into the mindset of how we work and the benefits of getting like a pack, having a blendable project that you can have fun with. That's not just like, oh, I got a new JPEG in my wallet, and now let me just see if I can just work it like a regular token. And that's where I see things going in the future. You know, for me at least, you know, I don't really know where this stuff will end up, but I know it's going to go more agnostic than anything else. You know.
Did you guys see the video that Pomp made today about payments?
No.
I didn't catch the guy's name, but he's created some kind of system that you could literally send money with a tweet. It doesn't matter. It could be US dollars.
Oh.
It'll automatically convert it to, I believe they're using Bitcoin right now, but I'm sure there'll be others.
They're using Lightning.
And
What are they using?
Yeah.
They're using Lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah, so it's Bitcoin. It's based on Bitcoin. And it's going to cost fees.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to, I don't know, tweet $100 to somebody in Africa, like real dollars.
Wow.
It'll convert it into whatever, crypto, send it because it's fast. When it gets to their end, it'll convert it to their money. They won't know that it was on crypto.
That's huge, man. Wow.
And it's going to be able to work on anything. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Nifty.
like it's going to eliminate Visa. It's going to eliminate anything like that.
But
You can connect this all to your bank
Movement.
account. You can connect it to your bank account. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care.
Yeah. And you got countries now accepting Bitcoin, so it's a whole different ballgame. Yeah. It's starting to happen.
Shit is going to change.
Yeah.
Shit is literally going to change.
Tap the link.
Nifty, to tie back that cross chain thing. So I know your work a lot. I collect a lot of your stuff, you know. So I happen to own like one of your PFPs. How many do I own? Like whatever, doesn't matter. Some of the PFPs that you've made. And so what you do is you do airdrops for that series. Yeah. Where basically it's a cryptos, but then it's sort of like a new scene,
right?
But it's still related to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you see it as like you own an Ethereum PFP, and then basically you would do the same thing, like have these variants of that particular avatar, but like scenic or different positions?
Yeah,
is that how you see it?
Yeah. Well, you know, I talked to Twerky a little bit actually in one of the Twitter spaces, and he gave some insight on that. You know, he was like, you know, blockchain dependency is good to a point, you know, but the fact is, the stuff all will blend at some point. It's just basically going to start to funnel down into one easy way for people to trade. Because, you know, you're even just on the ETH side, if you're on Foundation, you sell something on Foundation, and then all of a sudden, because it's in your MetaMask, you decide to list it in the secondary on OpenSea. That artist lost all his royalties, all of them. They're not going to him. And problem, you know, and so that's what people are working towards, is to make this so that, you know, the original intent, which was artists should be getting royalties from here on out for as long as that NFT exists, they're going to have to bridge all this stuff. And so once it all gets bridged, you know, to me, like with the PFP, like what you're bringing up, my mindset is this. Let's say I you know, Roman Pugs, like I was, you know, I showed you the chart, how he kind of built the floor system, right? Let's say I do the Vampos, which is actually something I am doing. I'm going to release 55 of those on ETH. Totally different. They're no way associated to the ones that are on Wax, but they are, because you're going to buy those, you're going to get a token, you're going to start getting airdrops now for those Vampos, which I'm then going to start to release another Vampa on Wax. Now, if the bridge happens, right, and let's say the floor is at 0.4, let's just make up numbers, 0.4 on the ETH network on OpenSea, and all of a sudden we have a bridge now where that guy who's been collecting the other Vampas over here that OpenSea's never even seen before, and he's been doing it for Wax for free, can now bring that over now to that, list it at 0.4, because that's where the floor's at, and now that guy just made a humongous profit on what he just did. And so that's what my idea is more to think of it that people are going to utilize, because like you said, people might not, they go, oh, it's not the best NFTs. You know, the best NFTs are only on Ethereum, which is a ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Right. What?
It's the same artist. Like, what the heck?
You can upload wherever. It doesn't
exactly.
matter.
It's
What
like,
does that mean?
It's just for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the orange and blue, I don't know what it is on the screen, but it does something to people and they just don't see it the same way. But I think that when NFTs become a baseline, like where, in other words, it doesn't matter if I'm on my Wax wallet has it or my Ethereum wallet has it, because I can go back and forth for low gas fees and trade. I think that's when it's all going to change. I think that's when... Yeah, go ahead.
Can I debate that quickly? Because okay, so now I'm aware that a lot of people have been working with, and like, I don't know, because you know me, I'm up on Wax, so this is just probably just uninformed information. So please disregard any stupidity I say.
No.
Okay, so people are you know, the Ethereum maximalists are on the ERC token, correct? Right? Probably because of historical value. You know, the basically the ledger dates back a long time. There's a lot of money on it, etc. Now you have like these other layers, you know, the polygons and the matics and these kinds of things that allow you to essentially mint to the like accept Ethereum or, you know, whatever, right? Whatever these nuances are. Essentially, what I've come to find just listening to Twitter. I could be wrong, right? I could be in a weird silo, but my understanding is that the collectors, the hardcore collectors, are spending that kind of coin, like 100K, like the Visa type of money.
Sure.
They actually, in a very elitist way, view Matic and all of those other forms of getting to Ethereum as a lesser than vehicle. Yeah. So now when you think about Wax versus Ethereum bridging, theoretically, you would say floor is 0.4, Wax, it was a free airdrop, so let's bring it up to 0.4. I don't know, man.
Well, this is what I've been in spaces now for the last probably 3 weeks. I've been asking a lot of questions of ETH guys, trying to get some advice. And this is what they all feel. You know, there's the elitist guys, you know, the ones that are just hardcore. You know, like, this is ETH. ETH is maximalist. If you can't pay the gas fees, we don't want you here anyway. They want that separation. They want that barrier of entry.
So like tribalism, they got that tribalism going on.
Exactly.
Elitist.
And that's going to eventually disappear, regardless of what, if they want that or not. Eventually, Ethereum, just out of survival, will need to get rid of that gas fee, which is in process. It's just a matter of time before everything goes ETH2, and then the gas fees go down.
Isn't that like,
15 bucks.
isn't ETH2 like next year?
It was supposed to be this year.
It's been next year for 10 years.
Exactly. It's a never-ending quest.
It's the thing that people who have bags say. It's the default. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming, and it's going to save us all. Meanwhile, other blockchains are doing backflips over it.
I'm going to guess all those guys that are in ETH that are buying NFTs at $100,000 probably only bought ETH when it was like pennies.
And that's 100%
so
true.
it might seem like they're paying $100,000, but they're probably only
but not
like
anymore
$3.
though. Not anymore. You got a lot of rich boys in there throwing money around. So look, I got to say this. I had a conversation with someone actually last night, and they're talking about kind of how they view things, and I don't know. It's just kind of funny. The perception of wax and kind of, I think it boiled down to when we debated all these points. It boiled down to, if you talk to any artist or collector, you'll just say there's a lot of money there. So it's not a more efficient blockchain. It doesn't do the job better. It doesn't do it cheaper. It doesn't do it faster. It fails a ton of times, but there's a lot of money there in that marketplace. And I think that that's unfortunately a very sad way of having to look at things. We say, okay, we're going to $3,000 for the least efficient blockchain, but not even 30 cents for something that is doing stuff that would have cost me $40 million to do an NFT in hard cost. Hello.
I totally back you up on that. So I mean, like, but I think they shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. It's like they get these big name releases and then they sell it for USD. And they're using the wax tech and it takes away from the coin. I think, man, it's like it's weird to see like a Funko Pop drop and then the very next day the coin slams to 12 cents. It's like, what is going on here? Like it's like.
Or what if they're all buying stuff on wax and just not telling anybody?
Yes.
And then eventually they'd say, "Oh, by the way."
Yep. I mean, but this is
like
the thing.
Nobody knows.
I see wax. The point that you bring up, I think, is really good. If ETH was, $5 and not 3,000, this would be a different conversation. Like people wouldn't be creating that line. People
exactly.
are looking at that ETH because it's like, from an artist perspective, it's like if you sell something for 0.01 ETH, you're still making $100. It's like, it's like you can't.
But the gas fee's $80.
Oh, come on! I'm for. I understand that, but you see, the collectors on that site, they don't even look at those gas fees, man. They don't even care about them.
Because that's rich kid talk. That's what I mean. I can't get with it, man. I'm sorry. I feel like it's just like
But we have to also be aware that
I love the ETH people. Yo, Roman Punks, you doing dope shit. Support, so many dope people getting money on Ethereum. So get your money, honey.
But know this also, when wax hits $10, because I think. Yeah, go ahead. Who's talking?
Roman.
I was just saying, you gotta follow the Benjamins, like I said.
Get your money, man. And people is doing dope shit on ETH, and there's fire art, and the artists are fire. My point is, bring a little bit of fire over here, though.
Yeah. No, but that's the point too.
Shout out Oliver doing that.
Is that you have to start creating those reasons for people to come to wax. I think all the hype part of the NFT, that first hype, is kind of over. Like the people that are still around, they're obviously in it to win it. They're here like, I'm here with this space. I want to grow with the space, see where the space takes us. It's like, the thing about the ETH, what I was saying earlier about, those gas fees are going to go away eventually. When those gas fees go away, the same thing that they're complaining about now about towards wax or Matic or any of that other stuff is going to be the same complaint, which is all like, oh, there's too many people flooding the market now. Now there's just a bunch of crap on here. There's like, dude, there's a bunch of crap on OpenSea right now I could point out to you.
There's a bunch of crap on Instagram. What you talking about?
For real. Did a rock not sell for like $250,000 last week? Some hand-drawn rock. It literally was a rock, a piece of grey in a white background, for $250,000.
Well, but the blockchain dates it back to one of the first projects. And it's strictly metadata.
And things are changing too, because a lot of ETH projects are going to IFPS as well. Storing their images IFPS way instead of storing them on the actual marketplace. And so Wax has been using IFPS for a while. Pinata, they're talking Pinata Hub in some of these spaces like it's like some new thing. I'm like, dude, that thing's been around forever, dude. What are you talking about? Like,
my first NFT was IPFS.
I'm all like, you guys are kind of like, as far as text involved, it's a little bit different, and I think also gamification is part of this too, because Wax, you can do all this amazing gamifying stuff like you did, Seb. I mean, with the blending, just being able to utilize the NFT over and over again instead of just buying it and storing it. That's where I think the difference is. But I think the collectors over on ETH they're not even aware of it, because there's so many new people in that space. They don't know anything else other than OpenSea. or
Okay,
foundation.
let me just make one point. So movies and music is smaller than video games. Like there's a statistic that it's something like 4 in 7 people play video games. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. It is massive. People are paying $60 to $80 for a video game versus they won't even pay 99 cents for a song, right? So it is huge. Okay, now when you think of that. And then also the space of decentralized finance, meaning making micro increments like the Art Planet staking, right? Where that has to be transferred. Yep. If that has to be transferred on a gas fee, that business model's dead. So now you're killing large portions of decentralized finance models. Yep. And now you look at the video game industry and you tell me if Sony PlayStation wants to spend $1 billion in gas fees to send people some trophies for winning the race. Guess what? Fucking no. Right? So that's the thing. So now you're telling me mom and pops can't open because they can't afford it. Video games can't exist there. Decentralized finance can't exist there. If you make money, you can't move it out. Yeah. So and then people buying NFTs and it's failing and they get in charge a gas fee.
That's true. That's true. No, you're 100% right on every one of those things, man.
So am I the only insane person here? No. Or is just people chasing the paper? And that to me, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. Or maybe I should just set up a wallet, stop bitching about it, and then get me some of these dope PFP projects that I'm missing out on. And that's really what it is. But I got to stick to my guns and say, I love my Wax fam. I love everybody here. I love experimenting. I love people experimenting for free. I love businesses being able to just do a restaurant menu as an NFT. I feel like people should be able to experiment with the internet for free. And if it costs per click, that shit is not scalable. That's not the internet.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason the major brands.
I feel you on that one, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Preach.
And then the money is going to a miner, right? Instead of going to either the collector or to the collection. It's being sucked out of the economy. And then I love when you try to send $80 gas fee, but coincidentally, or $80 in gas, or $80 to send, or $180 or $500, but the gas fee is exactly the amount. Wow! You know what? Today I read a tweet, and somebody said, "I love this comment. Yeah. Look how the State of the Union is." Somebody said, "Man, the gas fees, da 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 da." He said, "Man, the trick is you don't mint during the day." So you talking about don't use the internet during the day? That's how, and it had 4 thumbs up. So people was like, "Yeah, that's how you do it." Excuse me?
Yeah, Jade, and the other thing too, they trade on different reasons over there too. It's like Wax. Most people trade, I think, on stuff they like or communities that they support. Man, ETH is different, man. Collectors are going.
It's a different mindset. I think really it comes down to a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's perspective.
Agreed.
Exactly.
It's totally perspective, man. To each their own, really.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to be on Wax, cool. Because for me, I'm all about efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, I'm frugal. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to save my money, too. So I'm all about that.
Oh, you don't like to set money on fire? What's wrong with you, bro?
There's another point,
That's quality. That means high quality. Remember, when you set money on fire, that means quality. Yes, the transactions fail. Yes, it's slower. Yes, you can't bridge a bunch of shit. But, gas fee. So,
also, you got to remember,
not everybody's going to follow something because it's a trend. It's a trend. You know what I'm saying? It's a trend. And people's like going to jump. Their followers, they're gonna follow.
Sounds like a bag. Sounds like a future bag. Yeah. Sounds like when people figure out what's really going on, somebody's gonna be
in the suitcase. It's a hot potato game in the process.
So he already have his island that stage.
And
you look at it. You look at it this way. If you want to get something good, go to Wax because you're not going to pay what, as Seb says, 500 quid. Yeah. And what it might fail 3 or 4 times because it's the coins pumping at the same time.
Yep. And that's.
You think it's logical.
It is, man.
Yeah.
And what's the bullet point? Right? What is it? Why does it do good?
We're ready for it.
Well, the thing is too is that you bring up a good point for people starting out NFTs. If you guys are listening, you guys are trying to start out, go on Wax first. And figure out your mistakes. I'm just going to tell you that ahead of time. That I do recommend, just because, one, you're going to get a taste of what it's like to make NFTs, that kind of stuff. You can see some tech, but you won't be wasting money because I have a lot of artist friends that have wasted a lot of money trying to get going,
and they can't afford to delete it.
They can't.
They can't afford to delete trash.
You can't even get rid of it. You can't even get rid of it. I remember trying to burn something one time, like the fee was like $120 to burn it, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, what am I supposed to do now?" You know, so that piece of artwork just exists.
Give Vitalik on here. I want to hear the real argument. I want someone to give a good argument back, aside from the money, because aside from that argument, what is the real tech? Let me see it. I see gas power versus Tesla. That's what I see.
Yeah. But I mean, look at Solana. Let's take Solana. Okay, that's a new coin. Coin that was really cheap not too long ago. I mean, really cheap. That thing's trading out 147. And dude, it's everyone in the ETH network thinks that's number 2. They don't look at Wax as like a number 2 marketplace. They look at Solana as a number 2 marketplace. And it's brand new. The tech just fell
Alien
apart.
Worlds has more sales than OpenSea combined.
I know.
And NBA Top Shots.
Wow, I didn't know.
But they don't even look at Alien Worlds, and it's number 1.
Yeah.
EOS Wax.
But,
bro,
you know,
what
at the same
fuck
time,
is going on?
well, unfortunately, you know,
been here for 4 years. What is it? 5 years? How long? Yeah. And they launch in new blockchains. They're like, hey, you want to mint for the first time on this NFT platform, or this one that's been attacked by bots? It's fucking. It's by people with on the Ethereum board is on Wax.
Wow, I did not know that, man. Really?
Dudes from the Ethereum.
Well, there you have it, people.
But I love the artists. I love everyone doing creative art. It doesn't matter. Don't hate the minter, hate the chain. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
When is that NFT coming out? We need that T-shirt out, dude. Right there. That's the quote of the day, right there. So.
Yeah.
By the way, Oliver, those clothes were sick. I was watching that, man. Like, props to that. I gotta get me some of those threads, bro.
Yeah, let's look at those again. Where are those threads at? Wait,
the clothes
one
is
out of
nasty.
one collector's edition.
Yo.
I'm
on that streetwear shit too, so I like that shit.
Yeah. I would support your shit too, man, for real. I would support it because I would support you.
Yeah.
That shit is dope. That shit is dope.
It is, man. I love that you're doing one-on-ones of this too, man. It is super cool,
Yeah. What's that one with all those polka dots on it?
Yeah, it's got guns on the back too.
Oh man.
Yeah. So does my buttons and jeans.
Very cool, man.
Are those patches stitched on?
Yeah, everything's sewn on.
Yeah, that's like a lot of
it is.
Bro, I would buy it and frame it and just put it on the wall.
Totally, man. That's
probably the smartest thing to do, to be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna spill some potato chips on there. You're gonna be mad.
Don't eat no Cheetos wearing that. Man.
A whole milkshake. You're gonna be upset.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, that's cool, man. So yeah, guys. So Wax, ETH, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
It's all love here, you know. All love.
It's the internet. It's the internet. We love each other. It's all good.
You know.
But a little insight: if you had, if you're holding 1,000 Wax, right, and Wax goes up, you're going to be stoked on 1,000 Wax versus a 0.02.
What if it goes to $5?
So, dude, if it goes up, man, like
it goes to $5.
I'll tell you one thing: a lot of people peed their pants a couple weeks ago, man, when that thing hit almost 60 cents, and we were like, "Oh my god, dude, what?" I was like, "What, dude?" I was like high-fiving people, just like randomly, like, "Dude,
bro,
today's the day," and then all of a sudden it slams the next day. You're like, "God damn it, I knew it was correct."
What happened? They launched better tech. Oh no, FOMO.
I lost so many. Wax token on the NFT. I have over 100 locked up on NFT. That's number 22. All right, number 22. Yeah, I lost count now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, why is everything so expensive now?
Yeah, I was totally right.
Now I have that was the movement, right? That's the movement. Now
it only takes a moment, Moveni. It only takes a moment.
Totally, man.
Yeah, I'm scaling back now.
TC must have lost his mind when he looked into his NFT.
That's the real whale. TC is the real whale, low key.
Yeah. I wasn't following the news or anything. Right. I just happened to look at my wallet because of something. Yeah. And I went, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what happened? So, of course, I went into Twitter to see if anything happened. And I spent an hour looking, wondering what the heck happened.
Yo, Dutchies went to thousands of dollars. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
dude.
what the fuck?
Dude, yeah, for sure. My whole collection was like, wow. I was like, oh, snap.
I was taking screenshots. I was like, yep, that's how much that's how much I made. Nah, that shit didn't happen.
But let's hope that, that's what I hope happens is that here in the next year or two, wax hits hard when they get that's the other part of the bridge. When that bridge
just
hits,
remember,
wax goes
bring the
down.
money. You know what? Ethereum, I love you.
0.000 what?
Mwah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, you know what? Ethereum, we love Ethereum people. Matter of fact, yo, we love them.
Take it back,
When's that bridge
Sebastian.
coming?
Take it back.
I take it back. You know, matter of fact, I love Ethereum. You know what? I'm about to give you some right now.
Cryptocurrency. I love blockchain, man. Period.
Yeah,
I love it.
Period.
Yo, bring the wallets,
Algorand,
bring the funds, bro. Come and shop with us. We got dope shit. We bringing AR. Nifty's doing nut shit. Like, we all doing nut shit. Come on. You're going to find some nice value on here. Them good prices. Juicy.
So,
Good value. Everybody doing dope shit. Come on.
Well, shit, man. Well, man, we're here at 2 hours, so I think we're gonna bring down the room. Let's do some final plugs around the room. Frazel, give us some plugs, man.
Plugs like links.
Anything like what to look out for, the drop dates or anything like that.
Yo, right now just the Left House thing, really. Okay. Demon Doodles is coming out with some shit for October because Halloween.
Nice.
That's like my next project, and then the Left House ones for sure. That generative art project is $30 a pack, but it's well worth it, in my opinion. I'm not financial advice or anything, but yeah.
Awesome.
Artist advice. Artist advice.
Artist advice.
What do you got coming, man? What's new?
T-shirts coming 10th, 11th of October.
Nice.
We still got the clowns. We still got them as well. And yeah, stay tuned. We got upcoming projects within the next 2 months, I reckon.
Nice. Puctavian, let us know the dates.
Join our Discord. We're giving away cards just by chatting. Come October 7th, we got a fighter drop. I gave a bunch of giveaway links in the chat. You can drop them into the main chat if you want there.
I've been dropped. Oh, you just got a whole bunch of more. Oh my god. Okay.
Like, there's some sick ones in there for your audience.
Yeah, I'm dropping them right now.
Hey, I'm about to click on them.
Yeah, get it.
Sniper.
Get these now because these are hard to get otherwise. There you go.
And no gas fee.
There you go, guys. Pop in and get those.
Really free. It's actually free.
All right, I'm there.
Actually free. This is a good point, Seb. Good point.
Man, must be good tech. Be able to do the same thing, boy. Same attributes, same JPEG.
Like, thanks for the 0 ETH giveaway that I still have to pay $100 for gas.
Exactly.
Thank you. I win.
Okay, now that's a rug pull if I haven't ever seen it. Like, it's like, hey, I just free airdropped you this new NFT. You're like, awesome. And you go to your MetaMask and you hit sign. You're like, wait a second. You're like, what?
None of the money went to any of the participants. None of the money went to any of the parties involved.
That's true. 100%, man. Because those miners, man, because they got some old tech that
Iran and China.
You know, the fax machine.
And they're not carbon neutral. Wax is carbon neutral for the people out there that are, earthbound people, man. It's carbon neutral on wax, which it's not on ETH. So
they're like the vroom vroom of the gas, Yes, it makes good engine sounds.
Vroom vroom. All right, and coins. Tell us about Agora. What else is coming up? We got the shirt drop for sure. What else?
Bro, we got shit every day, man. We got new partner projects coming. I've got On Chain and Uncut, the talk show that premiered this week. We got Twerky next week. We had Tales of the Crypto. We had you. I'm just stacked all the way out.
Awesome.
We got Oliver. That's my main concern is Oliver at the moment.
Nice.
We got clowns on Wax. We got clowns on ETH.
Yep.
We got shadow people trading. We will be blockchain agnostic soon. I've got my token. The first distribution's next week. It's already built. I've got a leaderboard of social mining as well as rewards bi-weekly for the clowns. I got a roadmap. I got shit everywhere, man.
Awesome.
hit my link tree.
Find them.
Yeah, hit my link tree. Discord, YouTube, which is the talk show. It'll be streaming to Twitch soon.
Nice.
We're gonna go live. We'll probably be a game here in the near future. I mean, yeah,
I love it, man. I love
There's a
what
lot
you're
of
doing, man.
cross
I love what you guys are doing
pollination.
in the space. man.
We're part of Agora. We've got a lot of the same collectors in all sorts of different collections. They all go to Agora.
Nice.
Great. It's a great community and lots of great projects there too coming up.
Awesome, man. That's
Cheers.
good.
Thanks, bro.
All right, Sebastian.
thanks
Digital
all,
Asset, the main ETH network lover.
No. All right, so here's the catch. All y'all gonna be laughing at me with gold and diamond rings and shit, and I'm gonna be over here like, this is cool tech. So that's all right. I'm gonna be the one that loses in the end. That's all good.
Not at all,
Big love to everybody, because most of the really creative people that I love are all making bread and making people happy and bringing people great art. So in the end, I love everybody who is like creating the future and taking a risk. And again, just because something costs you fees or not doesn't make you a good creative or not. This is unrelated. This is just like kind of funny fucking around banter. You know, I got a bunch of good ETH friends and a lot of, you know, some of the stuff I'll be FOMOing out on. So, I'd be lying if there isn't some heat on there. So, but what am I pushing? I'm pushing Morbs. Shout out NiftyBC.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm pushing. I'm pushing Waxaween. So he's got a little metaverse thing. Yeah. We have we're a headline sponsor, so we bought 2 permanent NFT booths inside of his conference. And so I could flip them, I could lease them, but that's never happening. So we'll be always in all of his events because we rep the gang. I got the socks on, Nifty socks. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So yeah, we're just pushing Wooden Cyclops. He did a beautiful redesign of Dutchie again, as if it needed it. He's just dropping more nastiness. So the drop is live right now. You can go to thedigitalasset.com/NFT and acid like LSD, not asset like NFT. And basically, all the blend links, all the drop links, everything is always there. So that's my message. And everybody here on this board is doing dope shit. Yeah. I love all the projects I saw today. Gamification, man. Woof. The skins, all that. Roman Punks, Oliver, the boxes, the clothes. Coins is going off with the whole thing. FRAZEL, I think you're doing like a bunch of games and spots. Nytwolf, I see you. Moveni is everywhere. I can't go into a room without seeing that thing. At some point, I was like, what is that? What is that thing?
Wait a second.
I don't even understand. It's just everywhere.
I see it everywhere.
What is
what is
and
that?
A GIF of a guy just standing there and shaking his head. And it says, Moveni, it only takes a moment. And I have not just seen one person, but like thousands of people just greet each other by just sending that same GIF. Moveni, it only takes. What the heck? Tell us again what it
It takes 2 to make a movement, really. That's pretty much it. It's all about showing love to all the artists, all the developers, that's in the space, the blockchain space, showing love, giving back, whatever, pretty much helping new artists. That's what I'm always looking for, new artists, and push them up and help them build their community base with my community base,
Peace.
Actually, not even mine, everybody's community base, what I'm saying? We accept everybody, even.
And you know how he a good guy? You know how I know he a good guy? Because what happened was Dogecoin did a little thing. I'm not going to get into the controversy of what that was, right? You know what I'm talking about, but there was a thing. Shout out Doge, love him, right? Shout out. But there was a thing. There was an NFT, and I cleared out all 10 mints, but I missed one because Nytwolf got it, right? And I started going off and being a baby, and I was like, I wanted all 10 of 10, right? And home sent it. I didn't know him, and he was like, yo, I heard that you wanted it. Boom. Yo, that's love. Yeah. I think I sent you back some stuff. That's real because we hadn't really talked, and you were just like, "Yo, for real, I got you. I heard you wanted this."
Respect, bro. Respect.
And there was no gas fees when I received it.
Yeah,
hey! Sorry, last shot. And love you, TC, for all the inspiration. Thank you for inspiring me to take over the entire Uplift and create a whole, empire. Appreciate it.
All love.
TC, give us your plugs, man. You got some stuff coming up too, man.
Lit.
Other than any of you guys that have collections, if you hit me up, send me not an NFT. I don't need an NFT, just a picture of one of your collections to a website, to whatever. I don't care where it is. Just put a QR code. I will put it up on my wall, and I'll pay the fee. So it's free to you.
How do you?
And it's free advertisement for your business or whatever you're doing.
100%. And you're gonna start doing merch too, right? Right, TC?
Yeah,
we're gonna
sell clothes or whatever.
Mega store in there. We're gonna start doing the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's going all out. Awesome. Yeah, doing it for the community.
And I'm just going to leak a little something.
TC,
I've been drawing some avatar stuff of TC. TC might do a
maybe
build.
Just send it to Nifty and he can send it to me if that's easier.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, hit me up at NiftyBC on Telegram is probably the easiest way.
Yeah, just make sure you put a QR code that links to whatever you want. Put several QR codes, either to your website, to your, I don't care, to your collection. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. So when people come and look at the picture, they just scan the code and buy your stuff.
Yeah, there you go, man. Heck yeah, there you go. All right, and Nytwolf. Let us know what else you got going on.
So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a giveaway for Lou Momoko collab with Concept Art. So one of the artists I'm pushing from the beginning, doing the movement and everything, they're part of it. So I'm doing a giveaway. They got a special collab coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to be dropping it whenever, spontaneous time. I do spontaneous drop. I don't tell nobody.
That's what you're going to get known as, a spontaneous Nytwolf, man. That's what you guys change your name, spontaneous Nytwolf. It just sounds like more wicked, Like it's all like, watch out, spontaneous Nytwolf.
Watch out, like a thief in the night.
Exactly.
Trick you and send it during the day, right? You think he's Nytwolf and he sent it during the day.
I do it in the day, but 48 hours, you know what I'm saying? Notice that it's 48 hours, which is 2 days.
2 days. 2.
Yes.
All right, and for all you out there, if you see the numbers 2 and 2 together, it's him. It's Nytwolf. It's his marker, man. That's how he gets everyone to know. 22.
22 is my bat. That's my bat signal. I'm out.
That's right, Tyler.
Nice putting a face to all y'all's names.
Yeah, same.
I've been fucking with FRAZEL for 6 months. I had Doug. Like, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
I kind of hide.
Thank you for putting this together, Nick.
Yeah, of course. And thank every one of you guys are always welcome back. That calendar that I sent you guys, man, just sign up. All of you are welcome. Doors open anytime. It's first come, first serve on those nights, so just plug in if you want to have something to plug. Love to have any of you guys back, man. It was a really good time, man. We'll keep doing this, man. So I'm doing these every Wednesday, every Friday. Hit the like and subscribe so you know when it happens. And the next one's going to be with Jimmy D and... oh God, who else? I don't know. I gotta go.
And everyone, it's a circus.
Everyone, it's just a whole thing. It's probably going to keep on being just a full room of people, which is kind of fun. We get to all kind of finally meet, because we usually are chatting through Telegram or something. So it's good to put, as Coin said, a face to a name. So it's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you guys again, man.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Until the next time. All right.
Yes.
Take it easy.
Yeah.